Welcome back, everybody, to Curse of Strahd, episode 3492.
Yes.
That's not it.
We're all here today to play Dungeons and Dragons. So welcome. It has felt like a long time since we last played, and I think it was just a week, and it was a long week.
I think we did this last time too.
We did, yeah. It just felt so long.
Yeah.
But welcome. Is there anything else you say in this?
No.
Usually,
No, I don't think we do that anymore.
Logan makes some like witty comment, and then I laugh.
That just happens throughout the. Dingy dingy poo ha.
No,
Okay.
the magic's broken.
So
Wow. Like, you put me on the spot. The only thing that's
I wasn't. No.
The
He put
only
you on the spot.
subconscious thought I have is the phrase dingy dingy poo ha that just goes
I
back
like
and
it.
forth.
I like dingy dingy.
Well, I wasn't saying like, please make a witty comment now. I was just saying that's usually what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Go.
witty. I don't have any witty comments. I'm not a witty person.
Can't put Tim on the
Ding,
spot.
you win with dingy dingy poo ha. Come on, Tim.
Ding 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 dingy poo ha. Oh no.
Ding ding ding. Last we left off.
I have 4 nipples.
Does
that work?
That's just a
That's
fun
weird.
fact. That's not.
That's a fun
Fun
fact.
It's not a
That
fact
was
though.
fun and
I
a
don't
fact.
believe you.
That's an odd comment.
We'll have to see later.
Like, yeah, let's go in the back real quick.
Last we left off, you guys went to Argyvostholt and explored the area and found Godfrey Gwillem, who is a revenant who is your ally that was portrayed on your cards, and he's now following you around on the terms that you guys will find the skull of Argyvost and return it to Castle Ravenloft, to Argyvostholt from Castle Ravenloft, in order to reignite the spirit and the hope in his soldiers who have long lost it. You guys left, intent on going somewhere, not necessarily. No, you haven't even left yet. You guys have woken up the next day after your long rest. You're on the roof.
Yeah.
You are in the cemetery, and you two
He's not. He's in the chapel.
I
In the
did
chapel.
move to the chapel, yeah.
in the mausoleum. You two are outside of Argyvostholt. Ira and
What?
Artie, you both.
We were in like the main hall room.
Yeah,
I
why would
thought
they
you were
sleep?
outside of it.
I
No, they,
let's go
they would
sleep
sleep
outside.
out
Oh,
there. Yeah.
I'm dumb. That's what I thought. You guys wake up.
Don't forget we have a dead friend.
Yes.
He's super important.
Godfrey does not sleep.
No, he does not sleep.
Yeah, I'm just reminding you
That
that,
we
he's
have him.
in the game.
I know he's there.
He only said it in the recap.
We own him.
I missed that part somehow.
He's our slave.
Oh no.
What?
Don't worry.
Yikes.
No. He could kill all 4 of us, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Ari, Ira, you both wake up in the main hall of Argyvostholt. It's dusty. It's old. There's just silence as you both wake up.
Well, nicer than sleeping outside, I guess.
Yeah. Yes, I'm going to go find my brother.
Yeah, I'll figure out where Tallman went. I'll go looking for Tallman.
Okay.
Right down
And
the
where are you
hall
going?
and around the door.
Upstairs.
Yeah, I don't know that.
All right. You make your way upstairs and you climb up a flight of stairs. And you all your way up. It's very, very quiet. Your steps kind of echo as you make your way
I want
through.
to try to stealth up.
Your steps don't really echo as you make your way up. And you kind of slowly, quietly make your way up. Roll stealth. What's your past perception, Seymour?
10. I think she already beat it.
16.
16?
Yeah.
You quietly sneak up on Seymour, who is still laying in his bedroll.
I'd like to,
Hey.
take my water skin. Just the top of it.
I just want to confirm the audio was working.
Oh, did you do a test?
Pour some.
The audio's working, yeah.
I just want to make
It's
sure
a
that was
really
on.
bad
It's
timing.
why? Yes, it's on. I did everything before you got here.
Wow, we've done this before.
Why is that important? Why she's in the middle of doing this?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'd like to pour some water on my brother because he is still sleeping.
Okay. You, Seymour, you wake up as water just spills onto your face. It's really cold as you wake up and look
Oh,
and just
really
see
cold.
Ari just pouring water on you.
He overslept.
What is wrong with
He
you?
overslept.
I'm gonna get you back for this.
I'm sure you will.
Ira's gonna
But
help
with
me
your words.
with my words.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'll
This
do
is
I'll do
revenge.
something actual this time. It's better. I thought you were peeing on me at first.
Ira's gonna help you?
Do you guys mind if I turn this fan on?
A little bit,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, it's pretty cold in here.
I'll turn it on for like 2 minutes. I'll turn it off.
What?
I hope it doesn't
Look, I was so
squeak.
confused. You say turn it off? Yeah,
No.
he said turn it on, and you said yeah, it's pretty cold in here.
He said, I actually mind. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
and I
okay.
said, yeah, it's pretty cold.
I just like to move the air around. Anyways, You both wake
Does
up.
that
You wake up and your face is wet
And cold.
and cold. Your face is wet and cold.
Are you ready to leave?
Why do you always pick on me?
I don't know.
'Cause you're a
I get
bitch.
these like sudden urges to prank people.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel really bad if I do it to Ira, and I feel
But-
pretty bad if I do it to Tolman.
Why?
But you do it to me sometimes, so I have to get you back for it.
That's not true.
Yeah.
You see Ira pop up on the stairs that go up, and he looks over. He's like, just looking for Tallman, and he just goes back down.
What?
You have
So
really-
you're looking for him. You don't know where he is. You're
You
going
have
all
really
over the
bad
castle, just
spatial awareness.
searching everywhere.
Avoiding the
And we checked the first floor first.
You
yeah,
forgot to.
he's nowhere on the first floor.
Okay.
I thought he was in the chapel.
And then you decided to double check the ceiling.
I'm
On
going
the
to
roof.
cast sleep on my sister.
I'm very confused.
Roll the hit
This
dice.
is what has happened. Just let it happen. You just forgot the chapel was connected.
I guess so.
Even though it's literally below and you
Sarah,
can
hold
see
on,
it
just
when you're
figure
climbing the stairs. I love this.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not going to sleep.
I have rolled 2 more still.
Oh,
10, 18.
oh, maybe. 18.
22.
22. Is it enough?
No.
You throw a pocket of sand at her face, and you feel really sleepy, and then you just kind of come
It
out.
definitely would have been a cricket.
Oh, a cricket?
Oh,
A little cricket lands on you. Goes flying off of
what
Argyvostholt.
was that? Trying to put me to sleep.
No.
Tragedy has struck.
Fire.
Did you cast your mage armor?
Yeah.
You make your way out to the cemetery, and you're like, maybe he's out here. That'd be weird. And you go out there, and in the mausoleum, you see Tallman putting on his armor.
Okay. I left my armor in here.
Oh, okay.
I'm justifying it for you.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Why are you in here?
And this is where I was told to go.
Alright. Well, we're grouping up to.
I'll be out in
Yeah.
a moment.
Yeah. No.
All right, you guys all meet up after getting all your things ready together, attempting to sleep one another, and your face is wet still. You guys meet up in the main hall of our
Both of those phrases just sounded like incredibly wrong.
Yeah.
Sure did.
All right.
Godfrey's there as well, and he looks to all of you, and he's... So, what's our plan
Sup, man?
What are you doing?
Pound it.
I don't... What?
You go like this.
Why?
Yeah, like punch my punch. Punch my
It's
punch.
what the cool kids do.
Punch your punch?
Yeah.
Don't punch. Don't punch.
Softly
don't
punch my punch.
Make a strength saving throw?
Can I
Your
just-
knuckles slide back into your wrist. I'm sorry.
Is that what I think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
it is. All right. And I
You're
have, I
like,
haven't.
They
pound
Logan.
it, pound it, do it, and he goes... and hits you in the side of the head, and you go onto the ground, and he's like, what? He asked me to do it.
You broke my hand.
You asked me to do it.
Is your hand really broken?
I said softly.
Is his hand like...
Softly punch my punch.
I didn't know. He
You did
goes,
ask him.
I also have a -1 to my saving throw. I don't know.
You rolled a 0.
he leans down to you.
All right.
Ooh, that is bad.
All right.
Yep.
The bone is out. All right.
You both are both watching this. Where the fuck are you?
Is he?
guys?
Is he? Is
I'll
he
never
really-
cast spells again.
No, you'll be fine. Here, I'll
How
help
many
you set
hit
it.
points is you? Is he? Is he
Is he
losing?
missing health?
No.
No. All right.
Uh,
I
It's,
don't
it's
know
like
how
playing
to
that
fix
fucking
It hurt. It
the
just
elementary
didn't
school
hit
game
points.
Knuckles.
Oh.
With the quarters? What-
God.
No,
No.
no, what the
Bloody
fuck?
knuckles.
Oh, where you
It's,
like?
no, you
No,
just
you
keep.
hit
It's
it.
like each person takes a turn hitting the other until
Keep
their knuckles.
going and
bleed.
Yeah.
going.
Can't heal.
Sometimes
He's
I
like,
remember you have
he's
to go
like,
like actually like go.
That's
across the-
probably a different one.
Okay.
Same
he looks
concept.
down at you. He's like, are you okay?
He's the paladin.
I will never cast spells again.
Just
You broke my hand.
Why did you ask me to do it?
I said softly.
You're an idiot.
That was so
This is
funny.
not true. I will say my words more carefully next time. Godfrey.
I didn't know what you wanted me to do.
Can you heal him? Godfrey?
Punch my punch softly.
I don't want to. I might break your hand.
We have to get this down if we're going to be traveling together.
Is this necessary? He looks over at you.
Or here, how about
It's really
this? You
not.
put your punch out and I'll punch your punch.
Where are we
Why
going?
are you calling
we
it a
could
punch?
get going.
Do you want me to heal your hand?
Yes, please. Okay. It's probably fine.
You know,
Like
try
a
to use
tiny
healing and it
little-
doesn't work.
Kiss
You're
it.
like, this isn't
He's like,
hurt.
I feel better.
Godfrey, you mentioned your friend is upstairs, right? The other paladin?
Vladimir's.
Vladimir, yes. Do you think he has any knowledge of Strahd that might be useful?
He might. He's not very talkative.
Well, I'm very persuasive. Do you guys mind if we go up there and speak to him?
Not at all.
Sure.
I'd really like to go to Berez later, though.
Let's do that next.
Alright.
Let's go upstairs.
Why are we going to Berez?
That's where one of the seeds are.
What she said.
Big seeds.
How did we find that out?
From the wizards.
The wizard was
I believe he said they were
No, it's
scattered
plural.
about. I don't remember him saying where they were located.
He mentioned 2 places. No, it was Wizards of Wine.
No, it's the Wizard of Wines.
It is that.
Can I roll a history check on this?
Yeah.
It is Wizard of Wine.
Roll it.
Because
What'd you get?
Almost. I almost got it in my head.
yeah.
5.
5?
Mm-hmm.
You like think you like can't
It
remember.
was the Wizards
Yeah.
of Wine.
It's
It was.
It's probably
The Wizard of the One Wine.
Wines. You're right. For once.
I want to take back my healing. I wish I could.
You already pranked me the day.
Hmm?
You already got
You
your
tried to
prank.
put me to sleep. I would have fallen down the stairs and died.
How long is the trek to Berez? I would know that one. No, I don't remember things. I have a
30 minutes.
We were also headed to Vallaki, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we could stop in Berez on the way there.
We don't fucking know where
It's not on the way there, it's the opposite way.
You. You is Berez.
Oh, you, okay.
No.
No, that's the fucking...
We're here, not you.
Yeah.
You is Berez.
I thought that was the werewolf thing.
No, the werewolf thing is above.
Oh,
The whole thing is way up at the top.
I'm misremembering.
Yes, I would like to try to take the dress from the woman in Vallaki if we have time.
I thought we agreed we were not going to.
Yes, but I think that we should search around in the abbey.
We did already. We found nothing but agony.
We went into 2 rooms. I'm sure there are more rooms in that place than just 2.
And
There was like the pen that we didn't look around in.
I also wouldn't mind freeing those people.
Yes.
If we are able. They did seem very equipped.
We also do need to find the Mad Mage.
It's also true.
So
That's more so a point of interest.
Yes.
We did
Well-
have a reason to return to Vallaki, did we not?
If he's not as mad as the
You seemed rather mad.
mage, or the if the mage isn't as mad as the rumors say, maybe he could be a help test.
He could also
Madness
be.
comes in all shapes and sizes.
He could also be an elf. Be the card that we have. Wow, these stairs are taking a very long time to get up.
Yeah, we're probably trekking out.
Oh,
that's
are
right.
you
No,
walking?
we're going upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are going to talk to Vladimir.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to
You're not
Oh, I didn't know you guys were heading up
I
already.
wanted to go up there and talk to
It takes like 5 minutes to get
Yeah,
up
the
there.
2 of us will go through. I don't know if Tommy's going.
You make your way up, and in the center of kind of there's a second floor to the manor, and on the second floor, kind of in the middle where all the roof dilapidated. I guess it's the 3rd floor. There is there's a gaping hole, a pile of rubble. Weapons and shields that once hung from the walls have fallen to the floor and succumbed to rust. A large wooden throne carved to resemble a dragon with unfolded wings faces 3 tall windows to the west. Slumped in the throne is a gaunt armored figure with one gauntlet wrapped around the hilt of a great sword. And he just kind of sits there holding onto the sword. And he looks up at the 2 of you.
Oh, he didn't come with us, did he? Godfrey. Well, all right. Gonna be interesting.
I don't see any
Wait,
reason
why
he
didn't
wouldn't.
he go with you? Well, it's his
Fair.
friend.
Yeah.
He said, "Be my guest." He isn't going to come with you.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I'm staying with Godfrey.
Be
That's
our
fine.
guest.
I guess it's the 2
Be
of us.
our
then.
guest. Put your ear to my breast.
Shut the fuck up. What'd you say?
Oh, it seemed like you were about to say something. So.
What do you say?
You were going to describe something, I read it. No? Vladimir, Godfrey sent us up here, or allowed us to come up here. I was just wondering if you have any information about Strahd that you think we should know.
Go away.
Look, we're trying to get Argyvostholt's skull back. Anything you can provide us with makes our lives a lot easier.
Yes.
And potentially gets you your leader. His bones.
We've allied ourselves with Godfrey. He said,
Are you here?
yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
oh,
I
there's
thought
no
you said you
reason-
didn't go.
No,
oh.
I never said that.
Okay.
I thought you heard that too. Never mind. You're fine.
I figured we all tried to go, so
I
mean,
heard
I
that
ha-
you two did. These are the only two.
I had a conversation while we were walking up the stairs, so naturally it just ended up there.
Okay.
That is what I will say. I didn't even finish my sentence.
If you have come to free this land from the creature that feasts on the blood of the innocent, know this. There is no monster I hate more than Strahd von Zarovich. He slew Argyvostholt, broke the life of the knight I loved, and destroyed the valiant order to which I devoted my life. But Strahd has already died once. He can't be allowed to die again. Instead, he must suffer eternally in a hell of his own creation, from which he can never escape. Whatever can be done to bring him misery and unrest I will do, but I will destroy anyone who tries to end his torment.
So, what you're saying is, if we kill him, then we don't win.
I don't want you to kill him.
And how do you propose we put him in some sort of hell?
He's already in it. Get used to it.
You're a genius. I'll walk out of the room.
All right.
Thank you. I'll go out as well.
As you step out of the room, that's the dumbest dead person I've ever met.
I totally thought you agreed with him too.
No, not at all.
You were like, oh, yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Well, I don't agree with him, but he is right.
What do you mean?
This is just as much hell as it is for him as it is for us. He can't leave. Doesn't have the woman he loves. His parents are dead. He murdered his own brother. And every second he has to sit in this place, knowing he can never leave, and sitting what I would assume is filled with regret.
He seems more than comfortable here.
Yes.
Yeah, but people can seem comfortable in places they're not.
Well, I'll tell you honestly, and I'll tell you right now. I am not comfortable here, and I would like to go home.
Yes.
Oh, I would.
And Strahd is the one stopping us from going home.
Oh, I don't agree with the dead guy over there.
Yes, I want him dead
Um,
just as much as you do.
If only to free everyone else as well as ourselves. I don't want to see more people suffering at his hands.
Imagine we're going back downstairs.
And this conversation continues as you guys make your way down.
How much time did it take for them to get up there, have that conversation, and then come back down?
What do you want to do?
I want to cast Unseen Serpent.
'Kay.
But it's a ritual, so I need at least 10 minutes.
Yeah, you can cast it.
Okay. Going to give it one of my bottles of ink.
Okay.
Not the magic one, just, regular
Yep.
ink. And I'm telling it to wait until Ari comes.
Okay.
And then splash it on her.
Okay. You guys are in the middle of that conversation,
Mm-hmm.
making your way down the stairs. You can kind of hear their voices echoing as they're coming down.
I get really giddy.
Godfrey's just kind of sitting on kind of a distance away, just kind of watching you. And he's curious, but he's so confused by you that he just doesn't question it whatsoever. You guys start coming down the stairs. You see Seymour sitting over there, Godfrey as well.
We're leaving.
Yes,
To Berez?
To go to Berez, yes.
Wherever you
Alright.
want to go.
Let's go.
All right, you guys start making your way towards the exit. Ari, you feel something wet on the front of your clothes, When you look
It's
down,
a PP
there is
stain.
pure black ink that is just spilled down the front, down your shirt, down to your pants, everywhere.
Hey. That's ink.
When? How?
A high five my unseen servant.
He high fives the air.
Snap. Prestidigitation.
It's gone.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was worth it still.
My clothes.
It's worth it
Digitation
still.
better than Tide.
Dude, prestidigitation is actually the best spell ever.
Yeah.
It's fucking fantastic.
So great. You want to know my favorite
It's more
part
com-
about it? As written. You
Just you wait.
Yeah, I think you're the one that mentioned this. As written, prestidigitation says I can create a non-magical trinket or an illusory image that can fit in my hand and last till the end of your next turn. However, it doesn't say
where
I
you
have
can
to
put it.
spawn it in my hand.
Yep.
I didn't say that.
Z Bashu talked about that. You could make like a little crown, or you can make it a distance away.
Hey.
It just has to be able to fit in your hand.
Yep.
It has to be in the range of the spell, which
Within
is
10
10
feet.
feet.
Mhm.
So
You could always have a little crown on your head. Yeah.
And just keep snapping.
Yeah.
Every time you snap, a crown appears.
You guys leave Argyvostholt and make your way back out.
Yeah.
Where are you headed? What's your path?
To Berez.
To Berez.
Yeah.
So you said 30 minutes. Are you not taking the road? You're just going to go down the mountain?
No, I'd probably take the road, so it'd be a little bit longer.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65,
Whoa,
70,
whoa, what? Oh,
75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5,
yeah,
10,
that is not what I had
15,
meant.
20.
Wait, what?
What do you mean? You don't want to take the road?
I don't want to like go completely backwards to have to go
Oh.
there.
I think he's saying go 5'10". Boop.
Oh, you're going to go scale down the side of the mountain hill?
I mean,
Hill
is
mountain?
it like this or is it like
No,
this?
it's not a road, so it's it's kind of hard terrain, so it might take you a little longer to go down it, but not as long as, going all the way around. So I'd say it'll take you 8 minutes to get down this, so 8, 16, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So about 40, 50 minutes to get over
All
there.
right.
Yeah.
All right. You guys go around the backside of Argyvostholt and start scaling yourselves down the very steep hills and mountainous side of Barovian here. And you can kind of see the river in a distance as well. And you guys are making your way closer and closer towards the river. The elevation goes down and down and down, much further. And it's kind of difficult for you guys to you're kind of just at this slope the whole
Just
time.
sort of
It's pretty
run.
easy. And it's like, ugh.
This is almost like when we left Waterdeep.
Oh, yes. We went down the hill.
A little bit of a nicer.
Isn't that a cliff?
Well, no, there was like the hill beside the cliff.
You
Oh,
can just
okay.
jump off a cliff.
Cliff
You guys didn't
jumping
jump
does
down a
sound
cliff?
fun, though.
Why did I jump down a cliff?
You jumped down a cliff?
Yeah, do you not remember that?
I
You
don't.
must have hit your head on the way down.
can I ask why you left Waterdeep?
That's a long story.
Well, you see, I have this thing called the Stone of Galore. A lot of people want it really bad,
Yeah,
so
do you
that
still
they
have
can
that?
have 500,000 gold dragons.
That would draw people's attention.
Yes, and there's an adult white dragon guarding
I
it.
thought it was a gold dragon.
Gold, maybe some color dragon guarding it, and we decided that we weren't powerful enough to kill a dragon.
If it decided to eat us,
We were also sort of like wanted by a gang there.
Yeah.
the gang, the guards,
In danger.
you name it.
Yeah. So we're waiting for that to cool down, and then we're gonna head back.
Yeah, and it's been.
And
Who knows?
We don't know how long it's been.
We were also betrayed and a partner died, so we were just
Yeah.
kind of done. It became too much.
Well,
And then we ended up here because, fuck destiny and all that.
Mhm.
But
We were helping Harper's. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
we were
part
helping.
of an organization called the Harpers. I'll slash
he
my
knows.
pen.
I gave him a pen, remember?
Oh,
do you know if
yeah,
there's I wonder if there's any Harpers here.
I have the same set of woes, and
Do you think the
my homeland tells a different story, but you're always welcome there.
Harpers? I would like to go there someday.
I just want a ship, really.
We should
Ships
find-
come in and out of the main port every day.
Okay, we're going to his home after this.
Do you think that Harper that sent us in here was like a Vistani?
No, I doubt it.
Your dad?
Sorry.
I don't think he knew.
I don't think he
No,
I think-
I'm sorry, Jacob.
The Vistani can leave, right?
What? No, it's cool.
Where are you guys going after this? Oh, you know, Velaki, maybe the Mad Mage. Nah, Berez.
It's cool.
Tolman, you mentioned before that the Vistani can leave, right?
Yes.
They lure people here.
Yeah, but he didn't.
Well, they work
seem
for Strahd.
aware.
That's their whole.
Well, there was
Gimmick.
a man who told us that there were wolves and that he could pay us if we hunted them down, and that's how we ended up here. I was just wondering if maybe it was all part of a bigger picture.
Of course it was.
He seemed genuine, though.
Came here for a similar reason, following another group. It ended up being directed at Strahd, and I believe it's the reason everyone comes here. Under one veil or another, no. They don't know about him until they get here. That becomes their goal. Seems pretty uniform to me.
I doubt that the Harpers would let in Vistani, but
Maybe they didn't know. I mean, we've never heard of this place before.
It's true.
Maybe he killed a harper or a new one took their things. And pins, right? He was lower ranked than us.
was
Pretty sure.
So, the trail hugs the river for several miles. The dirt and grass soon turn to marsh as the trail dissolves into spongy earth pockmarked with stands of tall reeds and pools of stagnant water. A thick shroud of fog covers all. Scattered throughout the marsh are old peasant cottages, their walls covered with black mildew, their roofs mostly caved in. These decrepit dwellings seem to hunker down in the mire, as though they have long since given up on escaping the thick mud. Everywhere you look, black clouds of flies dart about, hungry for blood. The fog is much thinner on the far side of the river, where a light flashes amid a dark ring of standing stones. This is a full-on marsh bog as you make your way over. And as you are moving in, your feet are stuck in the mud just a bit. Everywhere here is difficult terrain as you have to slosh through it. And your feet are almost always...
yeah. Is that a Strahd crow?
A Strahd crow? No.
Is it moving?
You do see that a distance away.
Yeah.
Looks like a scarecrow.
Like the ones with the razors for fingers?
They look pretty similar.
Keep an eye on that.
And yeah, that's what you guys are in right now. It is your feet are constantly muddy as you make your way in. There are a few different things in the distance. About 500-600 feet away are cottages, buildings. You see, there's that. The painting is super accurate if you just look at it. So that's essentially what you see.
There's one glowing green.
One, it is. There are some lights flickering from the outside of it.
Do all of the little houses look destroyed like that?
Yeah, completely destroyed.
And then
They're like sinking into the mud and marsh.
And do we see that like actual village way in the back on a hill?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's trees and whatnot.
Are we assuming the marsh is Berez, or are we assuming that the buildings past it, this place is Berez? No
You have
idea.
no clue, man.
Can we see that little orange light in the distance?
Where?
Like
Oh,
off to the side? Is that just...
you sure do.
A bit of ASMR for you. Ow.
Sneeze ASMR.
Yeah.
Get out of it.
So what are you guys doing? That's what
Thank
you see
you.
before you.
That looks creepy.
We see an evil hut infested by aliens.
Also,
Tallman says this.
Lots of...
You see a small
What's-
Minecraft torch placed over there.
What's closer to us, the green evil hut or the small cottages?
The cottages look to be closer,
Miniature
but they are
village.
sunken into the ground.
Yeah, they look pretty fucking
They're about equidistant, but you could get to the cottages first.
We could check the cottages.
The scarecrows are creeping me out.
that I don't. We're looking for a magic seed. I don't know if it gives off green flickering lights.
Well, the other one
Did
didn't glow, but it was a different color.
Hey, how far away is the scarecrow from us?
100 feet.
Oh, it's actually there.
Yeah, it's actually there. It's standing
There's a
there.
bunch.
You can see. Yeah, they're very, very scattered. There's just one, and then like 400 or 500 feet away, another one, and then about 500 feet away from that one, another one. They're just scattered everywhere.
Do you still know simpler fire magics?
Yes,
I don't know.
it's mine.
Any fire magic.
I believe
Expertise.
it'd be best to take out any we encounter as soon as possible.
Do we want to needlessly burn them? What
Yes.
if they're just scarecrows?
If they attack.
There aren't any scarecrows in Barovia.
They could be good guys. We don't know. Really.
There aren't any
think we should-
scarecrows in Barovia.
I'm not saying they're
Do
scarecrows.
you see any crops around here?
Not saying they're scarecrows. Just saying we don't know if they're
Be
bad.
my guest. Go give it
Last
a hug.
time we killed that grandma, and I got in a lot of trouble for it.
I don't mean go give it a hug, but if it starts to move towards us, then
I mean, my magic's also kind of very random,
Hmm.
so it's not always fire. And the one fire spell that I know that will be fire is very big, and I don't want to waste it on one guy.
let's just move in between
Then
them.
we'll have to take our chances.
Yes.
Alright, I guess we're trying to zigzag through them.
Zigzag through them and just
We're getting
make
to
your
the
way
huts?
around them. Okay.
Huts first.
I think
They
we
don't
should,
move.
Cottages, I
I
think.
think we should go to the glowing one.
The glowing hut?
Yeah,
Let's
that
do
one.
glowing hut.
So essentially, what it's like is there's like two rows of like sunken cottages, and then in the middle of it, kind of towards the end, is where that hut is, and then it just continues on further. So do you guys want to go to the northern one or the southern group of cottages?
We want to go to
The
the
southern group of cottages is near the river.
The glowing green alien cottage.
Oh, you're going straight to that thing?
The hut, yeah.
Okay.
The one that seems like it has evil life in it.
You start making your way
The
closer.
seed did
It's
glow,
taking
but-
quite a minute to get and make your way over there.
Behold, der Baba Yaga.
As you are making your way along, about halfway there, the scarecrows are a distance away. They don't move. They're just sitting there, not doing anything.
Protecting the
A
crops
couple of
from
ravens
crows.
fly over.
Never mind.
And they fly over and they begin to flutter in the air. They look to be holding on to something. They get closer and closer towards all of you. The three of them have their talons grabbed onto this bag and what looks like a note, and it flies over to you, Ira. And
Oh, okay.
they flutter right there.
That's right, they stole my fucking pendant.
It's really heavy, and they fly off.
Bunch of douchebags.
The drug deal?
It's a bag of gold.
Oh,
The note reads,
Yes.
Tallman, thank you,
Flies over to
hand it to me.
ladder.
dash Strahd von Zarevich.
Is it drugs?
No. This is-
Do you do drugs?
It's from ravens,
I
correct?
don't?
We need to talk.
I'll read it.
It says, Tallman, comma, thank you, dash Strahd von Zarevich.
It doesn't seem right.
How much is it?
What's it say?
Doesn't matter. Something strange. Strahd doesn't work with ravens,
Can I look at the coins?
of course.
They are golden coins. They have the
Strahd's
profile
face.
of Strahd on them.
Yeah.
Well, he can turn
You can
into,
estimate it's about 100 gold.
he can turn into a bat. Maybe he can
What?
turn into a
Bats and ravens are very different. We've spoken with the Wizards of Wine.
Yes, I know, but
Have we bought anything here? Like, well,
Food.
food?
yeah,
Yes, I.
Did they only take these coins or did they take regular gold?
I gave them money I earned in Waterdeep. Go through my
Why do these have Strahd's
Your
face
coins
on?
from Waterdeep are super different.
Yeah, I know,
But they accept
I've,
them.
I've received change back.
Yo, yeah, they're old ass coins with Strahd's face on them. They're circular and they look like our coins. Waterdeep coins are weird. They're like cut on the sides and they're this super weird shape. It's they're like where's the pen?
Why
Like an
do they, I know
octagon
what they
or-
look like.
So there's no
I'll tell you.
counterfeit.
But I know what they look like. Like, do we all know what they look like or no?
Aren't they crescent?
I'll show you. They're not crescent.
It's in D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
Like
I know.
the shapes.
I just want to draw it.
Okay.
Where's the pen? Shoot.
Oh, right
Isn't
here.
it kind of weird that
So the Strahd coins
he has
look
coins
like
with his face on it?
Not at
and
all.
people
It's
don't
the-
seem to care.
you know.
He was the
Whatever.
ruler
His
before
face
he
is
was
on it
evil,
like that.
right?
He still is.
Yeah.
Well, the Waterdeep coins look like that. They have like a hole in the center of it.
I'll admit my memory is faint.
You did or almost?
Almost. What
I
was
don't
that?
remember ever doing anything for him.
Were we there when the little pendant was taken? I don't want to touch on that if Ira and we weren't there.
I believe yes. Yes.
Who gave the wizard? The Wizard of Wines gave us the pendant, right?
No, I found it in the dirt.
Oh. Maybe that pendant has to do with something.
They did give us something though, right?
Ravens left and Ravens came back.
But with a note from Strahd.
Yeah, I thought that the Ravens worked for the wizard.
The wizard, yeah. Or the Wizard of Wines.
I don't understand it.
Regardless, this gold is kind of weird to me.
It's what they use here. If anything, I'll keep it and use it to create holy water.
Holy water made from gold, the face of Strahd. I'll put it back in the bag.
Are you okay handling?
That's such a dick move toward him.
Can you handle holy water?
I can create it.
Yeah, but you're.
I have a couple of vials. What do you mean?
Well, you're a werewolf. Does it not hurt you?
Admittedly, I haven't dealt with it since the transformation, but
Well, maybe
Kind of forgot about
try
that.
not to get it on yourself.
Could always cure you.
sounds fair. I feel like this is a direction I'm headed in.
There's less fleas.
Do you have any silver coins on you?
Silver?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yes.
I have no money.
No money?
He now
Nothing
has
at all.
100 gold.
You know?
100 gold?
Yeah, 100 gold.
I have
I'm
3
also-
silver if you need silver. Hold it.
I don't need any silver.
Oh, okay.
Why would I want silver?
No, just. I don't know how you make holy water.
All right,
Bit
you
of
guys
gold and a bit of water.
eventually make it there. You're, I see you're about 100 feet away from it. Someone has built a ramshackle wooden hut on the stump of what was once an enormous tree. The rotting roots of the stump thrust up from the mire like the legs of a gigantic spider. An open doorway is visible from one side of the hut, beneath which floats the upside-down, hollowed-out skull of a giant. Flanking the hut's doorway are 2 iron cages that dangle like hideous ornaments from the eaves, scores of ravens trapped in each one. They squawk and flutter their wings excitedly as you approach.
This is awesome.
What?
Yeah. Do you have a picture of this?
A little one.
Oh,
It's a bunch of ravens now.
I have like a up
No,
view
it's
map of it.
2
but-
big cages of
Oh,
ravens.
okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Oh, yes. No, there's a picture. There's a
Okay.
picture.
Are there windows?
Yes, the one in DM's guide. That's
All right.
what the those are spider legs kind of thing.
Yeah, kind of.
This fucking moves around. I'm guessing that.
It is not surrounded by trees like that, though.
House
Well,
Um,
I mean, the last seed was a moving tree thing, so.
Hmm. Well, whatever lives in there seems to be powerful.
Are there windows?
no.
How is the light getting out?
The door's open.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Can I
And-
look in the doorway?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
And
Sneakily, stealthily?
the words are not coming to me right now. The crows, the ravens, are they outside or inside?
Outside, they're hanging on the outside of it.
In a cage.
Is the cage locked?
You're 100 feet away right now, so are you going to get closer?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
I'd
No
suggest you didn't mess with this creature's belongings until we see it face to face.
Well, yeah, but
What if it's the hut?
What
What?
hut?
What if the hut is alive?
It's a monster house.
I probably shouldn't be talking this quick. It's a monster house?
No, actually, as you guys get closer, the ravens are loud as fuck. Like, they're just... They're all crowing. It's almost too loud. You guys have to be like, okay. Like,
Can I try to decipher their crows as either like, please help us, we're captives, or
make an animal handling check.
stay away, you're in danger?
Do it.
11.
It's very clear to tell that they want out.
Okay.
I will get to all your stuff in just a second.
Guys, the Duck King told me that they want out of the cages.
That's
Yeah.
a given.
Yes.
Okay.
Nothing wants to be in a cage.
Well,
It's true.
sometimes you do.
What?
I knew a girl like that once.
Oh, I'm not no one to judge.
She'd
I
be
guess.
welcome in Barovia. One big
Cages,
fucking cage.
What?
Cages?
What are we talking about?
It's the
Is that a
first
bad
time.
word?
Yeah, that's the first time you said it. Ooh.
You writing something down?
No, I'm trying to recall something.
Okay.
But I was very distracted by your story about cages, and now I can't remember why I was going to look in this book.
I like being in cages sometimes. A little confined space. That's why I went up to the tower last night.
There.
Wait, is that a cage though?
It's a cage that I can leave.
Is it like
It's not really a cage, is it?
I can understand that.
I mean, it is. You can leave cages. They can leave cages if they knew how to open the cage.
Don't.
Is it more
That's
like you
the
want to
point.
be in a confined space? Or-
Yes.
Okay, I understand that.
Like a cage.
So it's the opposite of being claustrophobic.
Okay,
Yes.
sorry. All right, we're all good. So you guys are getting closer and closer. The crows of the ravens are super, super loud as you guys are getting there. The door just kind of hangs open with like this green glow coming from the inside.
I get the feeling
It's more on the outside, and they kind of the cages lean down.
there's only two of them.
There's two of them right on the outside, and they've got like swarms of ravens on the inside. All of them cawing and trying to fly out, and they're kind of bumping into each other. And they hang about 10 feet off the ground.
They may serve as some sort of alarm system.
There's also, just to remind you guys, because it's weird as hell, right out front of the entrance of the hut, right out front the door, is a floating skull. It's
Whoa,
just floating there.
Is that the giant one? No,
It's
that's
it's
upturned.
the skull of a giant that's upside down and floating,
In front of the doorway?
like in front of the doorway.
What
Not
the
blocking
fuck?
it, but it's
Yeah.
just there.
So kind of like a fountain you would have outside your house kind
Kind
of
of,
thing?
yeah, but
Okay.
it's floating.
Let me try something. I'm gonna cast a message
Okay,
focused on the skull.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Hello?
Kind of fuck.
nothing.
I don't know,
Hello?
maybe it was like undead.
Hello?
If we think the ravens are an alarm system, I can try and put them to sleep.
I was just gonna let them
I mean, that works too, but aren't they inside as
out. I
well?
thought they were. Oh, are there more ravens in the house?
The way I thought it was described is that there's two cages outside with ravens in, and then there's a bunch inside.
Oh, okay.
Are the ones inside trying to escape?
The ones inside the hut? There's none inside the hut.
Oh,
They're all
okay.
sorry. They're all in the cages. So you've got the
Okay.
hut, and it's got its spider legs on the ground. There's a floating skull on the outside, and then outside of the hut are two hanging
Yeah.
you know,
Screaming
you have
ass
a
crows.
bunch of crows that are really, really, really upset.
How far
And
away
you
are
can
they?
tell that
Yeah,
they
well-
seem like they want out of the cage.
I could let them out.
Yeah, we should let them out.
Yes. How far away are we?
At this point, you're like 50 feet away from it.
Okay. I was gonna mage hand, but I don't know if it
One
locked or
moment.
not.
I can do that. I can do it from here, I think.
The moment they make this decision, I am drawing my trident.
Okay. Pull out the trident.
Alright, I have to get a little closer, but
You can unlock it.
I can unlock it with my mage hand.
Okay.
So I will
Oh yeah, nice.
walk a little closer,
Okay.
pull out my thieves' tools, like kind of hold it out, snap, a mage hand will grab it, and go to the lock.
Like a baton toss.
Oh, which key is this?
It's thieves'
Thieves' tools. So
Oh,
it's
you're
just the
gonna.
general.
Oh, because
Yeah.
you're a arcane trickster. Can
Yeah.
you do that?
Yes.
I can use thieves' tools to pick locks and disarm traps at range.
Very cool.
I can
Make-
disarm traps too.
That's
with
amazing.
with my mage hand.
That is super awesome. Yeah, make a thieves tools check.
That would be a 23.
From a distance, you see Ira doing this, and then there's two hands from a distance picking the lock. It's really cool looking. And you're closer. How close are you?
I'm 30 feet away.
30 feet.
That's the
Is
range.
everybody with him?
I'm 30 feet
Yeah.
away from
Okay.
the thing that I'm opening.
Poof! The cage flies open. The ravens just they all fly all together out of the cage and then into the hut, and they all go inside, and you hear screaming and like ah, and just chaos from the inside of the hut.
Oh god, they're killing the ladies.
Open the other one. Open the other one.
Roll.
Okay, I wanted to prepare an action, but I want to.
21.
They all go flying in.
Oh my
There's
God,
just
never
ravens
mind.
spilling out. There's screams happening from the inside. Everybody roll initiative as the hut begins to and begins to move.
Like the legs are moving.
The legs
now?
are moving and shifting out of the mud and coming to life as there's ravens just coming and
hut
going
is
everywhere.
alive.
I'm so excited. Oh man.
We fucking won this
That
encounter
was
because of dumb
incredible. All right, let me add some shit roll to this encounter real fast.
shit. I rolled a 2 and I have to pee again.
You got a dirty
Godfrey is
one.
confused, but he's with you, yeah?
Oh yeah!
No, I got it.
Oops.
Oh shit.
It's like, what the fuck are you guys doing? But in Godfrey speak, I don't understand.
Should have carried me or something.
What?
Yeah, when I got my boots dirty.
Had Tolman carry you, right? Not
No, Godfrey.
Oh,
Have
Godfrey.
you
Yeah.
carry me though? That'd be great.
Yeah, because you can shapeshift into kind of whatever, right?
Sure.
That's not how it works, is it?
You're still Renee, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, we might be slower if I carry you, because I'll probably sink a little further, but
Hey, do you think I could alter
not
self
too much further.
to be just a pair of feet?
No.
Okay. Why not?
pair of feet?
Jacob,
What?
can you do that?
Just to be a pair of feet?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, try
feet,
it, bud.
feet
But they're
and
still
legs.
connected. They're just a
like,
little-
just like the pant.
No, it's
part.
the episode
Yeah.
of Adventure Time where he becomes a foot.
Yeah, basically like that. Yeah.
But you want to be two.
Yeah.
How would you walk? Because you're connected, right?
Yeah.
So,
There's like leverage still.
okay. But you're like.
Would that be
Are
fine?
you?
I could do it for an hour with the boots. I could keep up with film. An hour or 10 minutes?
If I turn into
Shit, 10 minutes.
if I turn into a 6-inch tall Ari, would you carry me?
Would you weigh as if you were 6 inches tall?
I think so.
Is that how it works?
Give me
Yeah, that's
one
how
minute.
Ant-Man
One more
works.
minute.
Huh? Yes, your weight changes as well.
I thought you can like go under your size category.
Not with
Changelings can.
changelings. Yeah. Changelings can
Oh, but if you altered self.
changeling is alter a self.
Oh, okay.
But it's a limited version of Alter Self.
No, it's not.
Can you become a halfling?
Yes.
You can
Oh
change
my
your size.
God.
As long as it's within the size constraints.
Category.
So you can become large or you can become small.
I'm just gonna read to you.
Yeah, that's.
As an action, you can transform your appearance, including your height, weight, facial features, the sound of your voice, coloration, hair length, sex, and any distinguishing characteristics.
Okay.
That can't be canon. Is that Unearthed Arcana or something?
It's
Everyone.
Yeah, it's Eberron.
No, Eberron.
Mhm.
Same thing.
Same
It's
thing.
no, they don't like nitpick
Well,
it for the
we
rules.
we can't just become an entirely new face. It has to be a face we've seen before.
Yes.
I'm kind of curious
Yeah.
about this now. For the purposes
But like if
of
you
this,
saw a fucking pixie.
How much?
Yeah.
How much does Ari weigh?
I weigh.
For the purposes of whether or not
Yes,
he'd
I got
actually
21.
be able to
Alright.
consistently carry.
She weighs like 120, 130.
120, 130? Yeah, he could do it. He'd be.
But with
encumbered.
her things.
Oh, never mind.
I have.
He would definitely be heavily encumbered, but he
So-
could do it.
Okay.
She's carrying like 50 pounds.
Tolman, initiative.
2.
He could
I
do
rolled
it.
a
He would
1
be
for
heavily
you.
encumbered.
Ira?
Oh, thanks.
15.
I always laugh when this rolls higher for you, and just laugh at you, Spencer, knowing that you could have better initiative. Godfrey got a 6. Seymour, he's gone.
He got a 21.
Whoa, that's higher than what we rolled. And I,
9.
oh, he could have had a 19.
Oh well.
Yeah, but I like.
All right, Seymour's top of the round.
He's using the bathroom.
He sure is.
Clap, 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 clap,
Slap, slap, slap.
clap. Who's that?
Huh?
Who's that?
Our good friend Logan Reese.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shit.
You're eating my family.
You're good.
Sorry, am I first?
Your
Yeah, you're
family tastes
first.
good.
Your family comprised of Reese's Pieces and biscuits.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that old meme.
Okay, it's your turn. You're first. You see the hut coming to life and the swarms of ravens just heading into the hut. What are you doing?
Can I try and climb into the hut?
Okay.
First, I'm gonna
Maybe.
cast haste.
Wait, what are you doing? I feel like that's the opposite of how we win this.
I was just gonna
I don't-
catch the hut on fire.
Oh my god.
I'm casting
I have
haste.
to just-
You're casting haste
Yeah.
and you're just gonna jump into the hut?
Yeah, we're like
Like,
trying to get it. Yeah.
Easy enough. It was just getting off the ground. You run and you guys watch Seymour just go right into the door.
Great.
There is ravens everywhere. And they are all attacking this old lady in a bathtub.
She's in like an actual bathtub.
Yeah, she's in a bathtub.
Guys, there's another old lady in here. Can I kill her?
No!
What?
I mean, is she the one animating the hut?
The ravens are attacking her.
Oh,
Maybe.
She's maybe evil then.
She's in a bathtub.
Is she?
What?
Ew!
That's it.
Just to describe this to you, the hut is 15 feet on one side and packed with old furniture, including a wooden cot, a wicker cabinet, a slender wardrobe, a wooden table, a stool, a barrel-topped wooden chest reinforced with brass bands, an iron tub stained with blood. In the tub is an old lady who is being attacked by a bunch of ravens.
Okay.
In the middle of the room is a ghastly wooden crib with a small angelic child sitting in it. All of the furnishings except for the crib are bolted to the floor. Beneath the crib, green light seeps up through the cracks between the rotting floorboard.
What?
Okay.
Oh,
This is the
fuck.
strangest sight you've ever seen. You
Yeah.
run in,
I missed
ravens
it.
attacking an old lady in a bathtub, and there's a baby, and underneath the baby is
There's a
glowing
baby.
green
What the
something.
fuck?
Okay. Do the
You don't
ravens,
bring
the
babies.
ravens
The
don't
baby
seem
is
concerned with the
angelic.
baby.
The ravens don't seem concerned with the baby.
All right. I'm assuming there's nothing else I can do on my turn, right?
I don't
You
like
casted
this at
haste
all.
and ran in. Yeah, you have an
You have
extra.
an action.
Oh no, you don't, because you casted haste.
Yeah.
You don't get the action right when
No,
you cast
not
it.
that turn.
What? You don't
So-
get the new action that turn?
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Well, that's how we've been playing it.
Well, you get
Oh.
Really?
I thought
What
you'd get
read
it
it?
back.
Yeah.
Choose a willing creature that you can see within range. Until the spell ends, the target speed is doubled. It gains a plus 2 bonus to AC. Has advantage on dexterity saving throws. It gains an additional action on each of its turns.
Yeah, so
That's
that
the
Oh,
new
turn.
sure. Yeah. Okay. You have,
Casting
you have
the
an extra
spell.
action.
Yeah, so, yeah.
What do you wanna
That's how
do?
we've been playing it. I guess I'm.
Misunderstood. Eat the baby.
Can I? No, no.
I would describe the old lady to you, but it's way too hard to see.
Crows
Okay.
in the bath bubbles.
I'm not. I probably can't risk taking a shot because it'll hit a raven. Can I try and like get underneath the boards, underneath the crib?
Sure. There is swarm of ravens. I accidentally did swarm of bats. Sorry.
Flying rats.
Bats, not flying rats.
Oh,
Flying
okay.
that bats.
Okay, they got a way better initiative too. You're gonna grab the baby.
No, I want to reach under the crib.
You reach under the crib to do what?
Try and see if I can get a better view of whatever is.
There is
glowing.
something glowing green beneath the floorboards.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get to. And
Okay.
if I have to, I will shoot the floorboards in order to get underneath.
No problem. Yes, roll attack.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm having to reference a lot of shit, but I
Yeah,
should
I
be good now.
Bitch.
It's fine.
Didn't we
We
say-
only went the exact opposite direction of where we said we were
Yeah.
going.
that's
cool.
not.
That's how this game's supposed to go.
12.
12.
Yeah.
You hit, roll damage.
We're sorry.
All right.
Don't be sorry, it's fine.
I'm sorry.
10 damage.
That is exactly what you needed. You fire, and the bullet explodes the inner workings of the inside of this this hut.
He
And as it
detonated
blows
the baby.
open, you see a glowing green stone.
Okay.
That's all you can do
That's
in
my
your turn, though.
Yep.
And you hear the old lady from the bath say, "What are you doing?" That's it.
Amidst the
The
cause.
swarm of ravens peck the shit out of this old lady.
Yeah.
I say your mom, and then
Ooh. Now
Got
we're
him.
all responsible for killing old women.
They hit.
it's still
Yeah,
just
you
me.
released the fucking. No, you released
And they
ravens.
hit.
I didn't know what ravens were gonna do.
We didn't know the old lady wasn't evil. So fuck you.
We didn't know that she was a woman.
We didn't know there was an old lady in here.
That's also true.
Ira, it's your turn. All you've seen is the ravens go in and Seymour fly inside. and the hut's coming to life.
What
We're going in.
Yeah.
what pieces of the hut are coming to life?
The whole thing.
Yeah. Okay.
The feet.
What part of the feet
feet.
are like raising it up? Like, or is it like?
It's roots. It's like 8 different roots that look like spider legs, and they're rising up out of the mud, and they're like moving the hut along.
I don't really know if I can picture spider feet.
And the hut itself isn't moving. It's more the wood of the tree that it's like a tree house, but the tree house has been uprooted, and the roots are moving and carrying the tree house along.
Okay.
Do you need more description?
No.
That's good.
I'm really just imagining it the same as that last thing that we fought, but with a house on top of it.
What was the last thing we fought?
Winter Splinter?
Yeah, Winter Splinter.
Oh,
Pretty accurate.
okay.
I'll hop in if I can.
It's almost like they're powered by the same thing. You're gonna run in and
What
hop
the
in?
fuck?
Yeah.
Alright,
I
go
see.
ahead, and it hasn't gotten its turn yet, so it's still kind of on the ground. You can just easily, you're 30 feet away? Easily,
Yeah.
you hop inside, you're kind of climbing up on the other thing, and you see Seymour look down, shoot the floor, and this green
Hey.
light.
I'll click the boots together.
Oh, cool. Hey, you make your way in. You see Seymour shoot the floor, and this green light, like in Pulp Fiction, just hits his face.
Does the green light? Can I see what the green light is? Or
You make your way over and you look down. It's exactly one of the same seeds, the green stone that powered Winter Splinter.
what's holding it together?
Just like Winter Splinter, a bunch of little roots and vines are holding it in there.
Do I see the baby?
And you look up, it's literally underneath the baby's crib. I bet the baby's crib has probably been moved at this point. Yeah, and there's a baby inside of the crib.
How far
push
away
the
is
baby.
the baby?
5 feet.
I did not try and move it away. I just tried to get under it.
Yeah,
if I
he's
could.
going under.
So you're looking under a crib.
I mean, I'll take a dagger and try to stab the
Baby?
No.
Sorry.
Yes.
Stab the what?
Stab the roots free
Okay.
to get the piece out.
Roll attack.
Do a little callback. Do I have advantage because the ground is?
No.
No. It's not prone, it's
Oh, but
walking.
you're within 5 feet, so maybe I get sneak attack.
You don't get sneak attack on the stone.
Bitch.
This
That's
is
a variant rule, you
No, he'll be within 5 feet. It's not
5 feet
variant.
is sneak attack.
That's actually the
Doesn't have to
class.
be advantage.
for
25.
that was for assassins.
Okay, roll damage.
D4. 4 damage.
4 damage.
Yeah.
You cut off the one side of it, and there's only one side, and it's kind of just sagging in there. You could either rip it out, or if you cut off the other side, you could pull it out.
Could I try to rip it out using interacting with an object?
Sure, roll strength.
Let's see how this goes.
Oh,
Oh, that's actually not bad.
that's a 15
That's a
then.
15. That's a straight 15.
You grab onto the stone, and you heave and pull and rip it out of the bottom of the cavity that's in this hut. And suddenly you all just stop as the entire hut powers down and stops moving.
The baby turns
Oh,
to
sweet, they
ash.
did it.
Well done. Let's go kill Grandma now.
What? Wait, what?
You and I
I
are-
look
are
over
you-
and I see the
No.
crows. I was
It
like,
hasn't been my turn yet.
oh!
Yeah, me either.
I didn't even notice that.
We're just watching shit go down. Like, fucking crows went everywhere, they ran in, I don't know.
Oh.
You hear her scream. And she points down, and the two of you, everything goes silent for a moment as you see a small red bead
Oh, fuck.
hit the ground. Massive fireball explodes in the center of the room.
Baby!
Everybody, both of you make
She's
dexterity
alright
saving
with
throws.
that. We didn't know there was a baby.
I got the
They have to live with it, not us.
If is
Just title this episode Baby Death.
No.
I will. I'll do that for you.
Thanks.
21.
21, okay. You succeed.
I got a 15.
15, you fail.
Yes, I do.
Got one cast of Revivify.
I have other stuff.
Do I have that ability yet?
Evasion?
No, that's
I think that's 7th level. And I put a level into Bard. So I
7 or 8, yeah.
It's 7th level.
30 fire damage, 15 to you, Ira.
I'm taking 15 if I'm taking his damage.
Oh, Ira, you take no damage as a magical shield appears in front of you like a... Or what is it? How do you describe it? It's like armor almost?
Well, this is a little different because it's the ward.
Describe it.
Like a glyph.
The ravens are completely dead.
I don't know if I've ever really described it before.
My boys.
Oh, the last time, it depends on what damage it is. So last time it was a sword, and it was as if like a light of a beam went through. With fire, it's probably like you can see little flames like kind of coming up on the armor, but it just kind of takes.
And you kind of hold back and you completely unsinged. Or have you taken damage at this point, or is that all your 10 hit points?
I'm down to 18 hit points.
And Seymour is singed.
Take massive?
Oh yeah, I
Roll
did.
Constitution saving throw.
Pretty good. 17.
Yeah, you're good. As the flames kind of clear and you look down, the floor is singed, the ceiling is singed, everything's been blown back. The baby and the cradle are still there, unmoved, completely unfazed. Like literally did not move.
The old lady's still in there?
Yep, and the baby's crying too. Man, my mom can do a really good baby crying noise, and I wish I
Yeah,
could
I've
do it.
heard her do it. Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
it's really creepy.
The creeping hut is incapacitated and it does not exist.
Fucking dead.
You destroyed
Ripped
that
its
thing.
heart out.
Woohoo!
You alright?
What? Yeah, I'm good. Good. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm just glad the baby's
I
alright.
don't believe you.
Why wouldn't you believe me?
Because you have nasty ass burn
You
marks
look
on
like
your
you're on
face.
fire right
What
now.
did you get on your initiative?
Like Deadpool
15.
did.
Sorry, I accidentally removed you.
Thanks, man.
Baba Saga is going to go.
Alibaba?
She already did.
What? Why would you
did
say
the fire-
that?
I don't know.
What?
I've been saying Baba Yaga this whole time. You say Baba Lysaga,
Is that
and your
what it
first response was what?
Wait,
Why
so
is this?
It was Alibaba.
Alibaba, nice. She steps out of the bath and she looks at the two of you. And she, what have you done? And then you see this green-skinned woman. Her face is like stone nearly. It is so old and wrinkled. She has these long, spindly hands that look like claws on the end. She has this long green. No, she's completely naked at
And
first,
all her
and
bubbly
then she comes
bits,
out
yeah.
and her clothes materialize on top of her.
Oh.
She has this long gray hair coming down the back, and she.
Is this like Melisandre, but when she's takes off her necklace, but green?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Gross. Here's a picture of her like that.
Oh, she's pretty
She's
hot.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
And she's kind of creeping over the side, and she points at you. She says, "Give me that back."
Yeah, no.
Artie, it's your turn.
Hey, Ari.
You don't even know her on a personal
Boop, boop,
level.
boop, boop, boop. I'd like to run and get
It'd
in
be really
there.
cool.
Yeah, you easily pull yourself up and you get in there.
Oh, gross. Do I see how bad he's hurt?
Yeah, he's like, you could tell an explosion happened. You guys saw a fireball go off on the inside. All the ravens are burned to a crisp and dead. And they're just kind of falling out of the air. He's looking pretty burnt. Ira looks fine. There's a baby in the room just crying.
And I do have
A couple of them might be
stone
edible.
in my hand.
I thought you were talking about the babies.
Right.
What did you say?
I said a couple of them might be edible.
Oh, the ravens?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Different rates of burn.
Tastes like
I
chicken.
will use my
Burned
Raven
ass
spell story
chicken.
Okay.
to cast a 3rd level Cure Wounds on.
Awesome. Awesome. She Green Lantern heals you.
10, 16.
You can't
You
do that.
get 19 hit points back.
Sweet.
And
It would have been a much shorter fight had the house come to life. And I actually
probably,
did that.
yeah.
It would have been a much harder fight if we approached it rationally at all. We approached it.
Good thing we don't do that.
completely
Jacob's like,
irrationally.
you all probably would have died. Yeah?
Alright, you heal him.
And then I assume I'm like right at the doorway, and I'd like to just sidle back.
Outside?
Yeah.
It's like a step down. You had to
Oh.
climb up into it.
Oh, I thought it was like a porch, and
You
then
can get on the
Nah, you got
giant
little
skull
legs.
that's floating.
No, no,
Okay.
I'm so mad I know what that is now.
Yeah, shut up. Shut your mouth.
I'm saying-
Godfrey looks at you and he
Stay where
goes,
I am.
What are we doing?
I imagine we're going in to help our friends.
Okay.
He runs forward and he climbs
Damn it,
inside
I
as
want
well.
What's going on?
She's trying to kill us.
He doesn't know what to do. He's gonna wait. He doesn't really see anything happen.
Because you could kill her in one hit. We don't want that.
He's not just the old lady killer. He's not just a mercenary.
He's not
Tolman,
us.
what are you doing?
The same thing everybody else has done.
Okay. So
Running
you
in
run in,
the
you
building.
climb inside,
Yeah.
you see the same scene that I've described 3 times.
Bunch of fucking dead birds.
Yep.
Baby in a crib.
Yep. Crying.
Grandma. Is
Yep.
she still chilling?
She's got pecks all over her, but she's
Yeah.
fine.
She looks fucking evil. I mean,
Oh yeah, she looks creepy, not
She-
evil. She looks creepy.
That's the same thing.
Is it?
If you'd like to cast your divine sense, maybe you can tell she looks evil. But
Hold on. Let me see.
remember, paladins have that.
That is an action. Yeah, actually, he's going to do that because he has learned to be more rational because she got real mad at me.
That's a good idea.
Divine sense.
This little area kind of explodes in this light, and it just begins to light things up in the nearby area that are what?
I can sense anything affected by hallow,
Okay.
like hallowed or unhallowed ground.
Okay.
Know the location of celestials, fiends, or undead.
Okay.
What the fuck? Oh, detect good or evil. Why would...
Is that a spell? Detect good and evil.
No, as an action, you can detect good and evil.
Yeah, that's a completely
And then the
different-
description... No, it's all the same thing.
The description reads that it's specifically fiends.
So
undead,
I
and
can
so-
detect good or evil, and then that list.
Is it both, or you pick one?
I'll read the whole thing. As an action, you can detect good and evil. Period.
Okay, so both.
Okay.
The sense goes around, and as a paladin, you just have this. This would have been perfect for Bone Grinder if you would have done this because it made so much sense.
Yeah.
You have this innate ability to tell someone's intentions, almost as if who they are as their soul. It bleeds outwards, so that
I can basically
you can know
see their auras.
and their auras, because you are so attuned to your oath, you're able to know like what are their oaths in life. And you turn over, and she emanates evil, pure evil. This whole hut emanates pure evil. Ira glows this beautiful, good, just coming out of him. You're just like, you little baby. And these two also faintly glow a bit of good. But Ira's like, Seymour as well. Seymour has also got this, it's probably not nearly as bright as Ira, but like this glowing of pure goodness coming from him, and Ari as well. And this settles it for you to know like, oh, these people are good. Okay, interesting.
Okay.
You look down, you're also good. You're like, yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, I haven't changed yet, I don't think.
Godfrey is evil.
Okay. The baby?
The baby doesn't even glow.
The Godfrey
Nothing.
is just straight evil.
Godfrey is evil.
And he's undead, right?
He is also undead.
She's a fae, isn't she?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Yep.
She's just fucking evil.
And she's super evil, like
Okay.
wee.
Yeah.
And Godfrey is undead and evil. And then these three are just like, oh, we're good.
If I can detect the intensity of her aura, can I tell Godfrey's too?
Hers is like 10 times more evil than Godfrey.
Okay, but his is still very potent enough.
It's like, oh, evil, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right. That's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Seymour, what are you doing?
I'll cast Magic Weapon as a bonus action.
Got it.
Makes my shit
Yep.
wet.
I'm still next to the crib, right?
Yeah, you're right next to the crib.
All right. I'm going to try and pick up the baby.
She says, stay away from him.
I aim my gun at her, and I'm trying to pick up the baby with.
Leave Strahd alone. You go down and
Did you say Strahd?
your hand goes through the baby and through the crib.
Mama?
I point the gun at the baby. Strahd.
Stop it! You got 3 seconds, man.
Ira, are you gonna judge me?
She's like, no!
What's going on?
I don't answer. What?
I'm gonna call the police on this apartment.
You can't shoot a baby.
Okay, I aim at her and shoot twice.
Roll attack. You put it down. Are you gonna judge me? That's so. Oh.
Why am I the one that decides whether or
You're
not
there.
I'm there too.
all of us are in there? Every single
Well,
one
I
of
thought
us.
you were like outside, like
No,
just
I-
right outside the
Everybody's
door. Okay.
No, yeah.
Both. I got 2 18s,
Both of those hit.
Okay.
Both bullets into the old lady.
and that is 17 damage,
Nice.
and I still have one more attack. Sorry, hold on. I need to read up on this spell real quick.
No problem.
I'm ready.
How big is this hut?
I believe it's 15 feet, but let me double check. It is, yep, 15 feet. So
Okay.
15 by 15.
Did she burn herself?
Yeah.
Then I'll just
No.
take another shot.
Did it seem like the fireball enveloped her?
Maybe. There's ways to aim your magic so he doesn't hit you.
There is.
16.
Being a sorcerer.
16.
16?
Yeah.
16 to hit her with what?
Does the 16 hit?
Yes,
The
a 16
pistol?
hits.
Okay.
I don't know what you're doing though.
Another pistol shot.
Oh, okay.
11 damage.
Nice. Seymour just fans the hammer and fires into her, and she just takes 3 bullets. She kind of almost falls back into the tub, but gets back up and down. Anything else?
So I just can't, like, nothing is...
Your hand goes through the crib, through the baby, through everything.
Okay.
Ira.
How far away? If I walk right
Sorry.
up to her,
Nope, never mind. What?
if I walk right up to her,
Mhm.
am I at least 5 feet away from everyone else?
At least 5 feet away from everybody else.
For Thunderwave, purposes of Thunderwave.
Oh, jeez. It's a 15-foot hut. So
15 by 15. So there
Right.
should be a...
it's like 3 squares by 3 squares. So
We're not all hugging the
yeah.
walls.
Because if you get right up to her, you'll just explode the whole hut.
Yeah.
Oh, it's that. Okay. So there's no way I could cast Thunderwave without hitting everyone else?
You will hit everyone if you cast Thunderwave.
How are we all even fit in here? That's small. Okay.
Well, We're not using the space of the grids.
so you mean it's 1, 2,
We could
3,
totally
1,
do
2,
it, yeah.
1, like
Yes.
this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a square. It's that big.
Yeah.
We're all fitting in here because Ira isn't a 5-foot by 5-foot brick.
Yeah.
You're able to kind of fit in at the same time as Theater of the Mind. But in terms of spells, when it says that's how big it is, it's like, yeah, you're probably going to hit everybody. AoE spell, bro.
Guys, I can't grab the baby.
What?
I can't grab it. It's a ghost baby.
Go.
I want that to be in like a 4-season series.
Ghost Baby?
Ghost
I was
Baby.
going to say name of the episode,
Yeah.
Ghost Baby.
I will.
6 seconds.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to think of what my plan is now because my original plan just kind of isn't working.
That was really fast. That was probably like 3 seconds. Well over
You know,
6.
this whole situation, isn't it really actually quite funny? Tasha City's laughter.
Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. What kind of spell is that?
It is a enchantment spell.
Okay, that's what I thought.
She's double in
It is. Does it ever say charm? Or is it just an effect?
No, it just...
You cast a spell forward. She says, isn't this all kind of funny? And her head kind of looks over at you.
Oh, come on!
She falls onto the ground, laughing hysterically. Just,
That's me.
it's her turn.
There we go.
I
I would like to use my movement to dive on
Oh.
top of her in an attempt to keep her from getting up if the spell fails.
Okay.
Sounds very
She
sensual.
smells gross.
Ooh.
And she's
She
also
took
a
bath. She
little
smells
moist.
fine.
Yeah, come on now.
Please hurry up and kill her.
You have prestidigitation.
Quickly.
Describe to me what she has to do in her turn.
At the end of her turn,
Okay.
she can make the save again.
And all she can do in her turn is laugh then.
Yeah.
Yep. If the saving throw is triggered by damage, she has advantage. So
Okay.
every time she takes damage, or the end of her turn happens, she can make the saving throw. If
Okay.
it's taken via damage, she has advantage on the save.
Okay.
Advantage
Oh my
canonically
What
does not
what
stack.
save?
DC.
What is it? What is it?
There aren't
Wisdom?
any
Wisdom.
+5s or anything.
13.
Nope.
Holy shit.
DC 14.
She continues to laugh. Ari, what are you doing? Ira's jumped on top of an old lady who's laughing.
Whatever you have that will hit her head.
Okay.
Specifically, not me, please.
She's evil though. Like she tried to hurt you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Kill her.
Oh, okay.
Holy fuck!
See, like my eyes fade away with radiant.
No, it's like he's like killer. We look over at Tallman, his eyes are just radiant gold.
His weapons glowing with the same
I
shit.
have special eyes.
I will
It's a
cast.
specialty.
Wait. If I do a ranged attack, I have disadvantage, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because she's prone.
Unless within 5 feet of her. Fun fact.
Hmm?
Yep, it's weird. All range attacks have disadvantage unless you're within 5 feet of them.
Oh, so you're just aiming
If
down
they're
at
prone,
them?
yeah, it's like you're like.
Alright.
The fuck?
Then.
Oh.
Is that a regular attack?
Yeah, that
The
would be a
ranged
regular-
attack at
yeah.
5 feet is also disadvantage.
Yeah, I don't
It's a regular
know
roll.
exactly how that works.
Disadvantage
It's
doesn't
really weird.
stack. Advantage doesn't stack, but when you put them both together,
They
it's
cancel
regular.
out.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it
I
would
will
cancel
go
out.
over to her
Okay.
and I will cast inflict wounds.
All right. You have advantage.
Okay, here's how it reads, so tell me how you feel about this. An attack roll against a creature has advantage if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature. Otherwise, the attack roll has disadvantage.
What?
An attack roll
Yeah.
against the creature has
15.
advantage if the attacker is within 5
for
feet of the
prone.
creature. Otherwise, the attack roll has disadvantage. So does that mean no matter what the attack is, even if it's a ranged attack, if you're within 5 feet, it has advantage?
Yes, but ranged attacks, by definition, if you're within 5 feet, unless you have a feat, have disadvantage.
That's what my confusion is.
So no, it gets canceled out. It's
Yeah, I
just
think
they're
it's a regular
separate
roll because
entities.
it's difficult to attack somebody who's on the ground as well. But I understand why you would have advantage. But also they're on the ground. So, anyways, 15 hits.
Yes, cool. She's gonna take 5d10 damage.
What spell is that?
Inflict wounds.
Oh shoot!
I could have sworn that was. No, it's not touch. It's
Huh?
like flame touch.
No, it is touch.
It's-
I walk over to her and touch her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's actually easier to do.
Don't know why we're debating this then.
10,
I thought
16,
she was going to use a ranged spell.
22 necrotic damage?
22 necrotic
It's
damage.
also just nice to know for the
Yes.
future.
You go over and you touch the front of her head, which is laughing away, and you see dark veins run down from where your fingers are and go down to her neck as they begin to pop open and wounds begin to form on her face as she goes from laughing to screaming. She's make the save again if she has
And
advantage.
she has advantage this
Have you
time.
guys seen Dark Shadows?
23.
Movie?
Yeah,
No,
that's-
She's,
What happened?
she's no longer laughing. Godfrey looks down and looks over and says,
Why are we killing this old woman?
She's a menace.
Godfrey, can you grab the baby?
No.
That's his turn, boy.
Dalman, what are you doing?
I'm fucking stabbing this bitch.
Okay.
So I'm stepping right up with my big ass trident,
Ooh.
and I'm gonna roll really bad because that's me. Hey, that's a D12.
You know
So
what would be the
a
best part would be that was-
16
16 hits.
and a well over 20.
Oh yeah, roll damage for both.
Okay. Oh, 17. So yeah, it doesn't matter.
This is Pump Smites in these.
2d6s. So 9, 11. Should be 17 magic damage.
Nice.
17 magic damage?
Yes.
Holy crap, magic. What kind of magic damage?
Magic weapon damage. It's just the weapon
Oh,
is
so
magic
it's
for the
piercing.
person.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You stab into her side and she's just screaming as her face is getting destroyed. She's getting stabbed as well. Seymour.
I mean, I think what I'm doing to her face is an improvement.
I would agree.
Dan.
Doesn't help the smell though.
Didn't know you were a peddler,
'cause-
Ira.
Is it?
Never asked.
Oh, fuck. I have been rolling the wrong dice.
So I'm thinking about how to grab this baby.
Too low.
Okay.
Because
Make an
I'm doing
Arcana
it with
check.
2 hands,
Okay.
so it should be a D8. But if I did it with 1 hand
It's a D6.
and had a spear in the other, I could use my bonus action
6.
to do
No, sorry, 8.
fighting and do
8?
3 attacks.
Even then, dude,
I'm
you're a wizard. You understand what magic is. This is clearly an illusion.
Oh, okay.
Illusions dissipate once you realize they're illusions.
This one doesn't.
Cool. For the individual, not everybody.
Alright, then I go over to Grandma.
Not always.
All right, you go over to Grandma, who's getting gangbanged by everybody right now.
Well,
Ew.
did not
Grandma
need
gets
that
gangbanged
image.
in her hut.
Stop.
Didn't, no.
Alternate title.
I'm uncomfortable.
Let's
You don't
put
like the image?
let's put 2
No.
gunshots into her.
I don't
2
do
gunshots?
Yeah.
Put a new meaning to the word bang.
No.
Damn it, Colton.
We already had that
Thank you.
meaning. And then we have new
Lowest
association.
was 21.
Oh yeah, both of them hit.
Okay. Wow.
Puppies.
Alright. Minimum damage, 8 damage.
You fire into her, she takes 2 bullets. She's ah! Continue to take damage.
And then I do magic missile.
Okay.
Nice.
I do have a shield.
You do. Do you use that shield right now?
Yes.
Is a trident and 2-handed weapon?
It is versatile.
He was the
And I rolled the correct damage for one-handed, and I was like, wait, why did I do that?
Mm.
Now I know.
Got it.
Nice.
There's a 4 in there?
Yeah, I guess that makes up for the rest of it.
pretty much
Makes them all 2s.
How much you add to these?
Plus
1 for each d4.
So 7 plus 4, 11.
Literally, she casts a fireball and she's like, ah, don't touch my baby. And she falls to the ground laughing. Ira jumps on top of her. You come over and you grab her face and blah, she starts bleeding everywhere. Seymour, you just firing into her with the gun. You come over, you stabbing her. She's like, ah! She's taking all of these attacks and she gets her turn and she looks up at you, Ira, and she casts Finger of Death.
Oh, crap.
She was before me. Shit.
I
She was
like
before
that
me.
spell.
I don't know what that spell does.
Well,
It kills you with
Oh
the
no,
finger.
it's your turn! Holy shit, it's your turn! What are you doing? She's about to cast Finger of Death.
Jacob, you're a bastard.
I know, right?
it does a minimum of 30 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm aware.
And if it touches you
I
and
know.
you die,
I know how this works.
you die.
You
'Cause
know,
it's in the name.
you know, it'd be really nice right now. You could
Nope.
just give up. And I'll whisper and dissonant whispers.
Oh, okay.
Second level.
Wisdom save?
Wisdom save 15.
18 plus 7.
Oh my fuck. I just said, oh my fuck.
Oh my fuck.
Save still takes half. I
Okay.
cast it at second.
She hasn't run away though.
Nope, but I was really hoping she was gonna have to run away from me. But maybe
Bathroom.
this will. Well, I didn't roll too well.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking good.
It's 8 psychic damage.
Now you're dead.
She's still alive, dude.
Can't fight Baba
Make-
lasagna.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh fuck! It's
Ow.
con.
Jacob, can
She just looks up at you and she says, "No, die." And she points her finger at you.
Are inspirations at a D8 right now?
Yes.
Yes.
This is a
Good.
save.
What'd you get?
13.
It's a failure.
Jacob, can we also name this episode Baba Lasagna?
Baba
I-
lasagna.
Never mind.
Do you have a better one?
No, I
Make
just
some
remember that I have
D8s.
inspiration that I could have given him.
I don't think
All
we
those
can use, I don't
D8s.
think we can use multiple in the same.
No.
You son of a bitch! Ira, you lucky. How much health do you have, bud?
55.
55? Make a Constitution saving throw.
3.
Roll a d8.
It's always that.
What the hell is happening now?
Well, he's at least taking
Oh.
massive damage. Yeah, he's not going
7.
down.
7?
Mm.
Okay. You cannot take any reactions till the end of your turn.
That's
So you took 48 necrotic damage. You lucky son of a bitch. I rolled 3 1s.
You're welcome. Here's my dice.
Yeah, my dice.
Pretty sure.
She looks at you and points into your chest, and you just feel death energy spill through you. You just feel like, I want to die now because of the amount of pain your body goes through. And she just...
Like, for a moment, like, I would go limp on top of her, and then I would, like, that hurt a lot.
Ari, you watch Ira almost
Feel
die.
careful with it.
Oh, and in that moment, she would also flop you over to the side and stand up.
Oh, she's standing now?
Oh no.
She stands up.
Okay.
Probably.
Yikes. I will
Sound like a
cast.
sales pitch. Yikes.
Yikes.
Question: Is that damage health that I can't restore?
No, you can restore.
Okay.
I'll specify.
Now imagine it.
That's one.
Yikes. Do you have a crazy grandma trying to kill you? Well, let us tell you something.
Everything goes black and white, and you just see like Abadir walk forward, and it's behind him. He's like,
Yikes.
"Yikes!" And he's got one of those like those long little pointy thingies. He goes, "Psh. Has this ever happened to you?"
Then you need Prilosec. No more heartburn from Finger of Death.
Prilosec.
I'll
All
cast
old ladies
Chaos
will
Bolt.
avoid you at all times.
Ooh.
What?
Nothing. Just
What are
they
you
always
doing,
cut you off.
Chaos Bolt, my favorite spell
Chaos
ever.
Bolt.
Okay, roll attack. You do not have advantage.
I didn't think.
You actually have disadvantage because you're within 5 feet of her.
Oh yeah. Ooh, that'd be a big fat 8.
I love fatty.
What kind of damage is it?
I don't know. I didn't hit.
Matter?
Well, it still
It
fires.
does for Chaos Bolt.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know.
Thanks, Dark Souls. Beautiful soundtrack.
It is
Bloodborne.
Thanks, From.
psychic damage.
Psychic damage. This invisible beam of nothingness just goes soaring past you, Tallman.
So it looks like I did nothing.
Godfrey continues watching. He doesn't know what to do. He has no reason to kill this old lady or fight or help whatsoever. Tallman.
Godfrey, can you heal?
No.
Fuck.
You can't heal.
Do you have a way to determine who's right or wrong?
She's protecting a baby Strahd. Can you not attack her for that reason?
What?
That's a baby Strahd. She called it Strahd.
You regain
He
35.
pulls out the sword and he swings down at the baby. And it just goes through. He's like, evil woman. And then that's his turn. Your turn, Tallman.
Devil woman. You regain 35 hit points.
You feel better from the touch of Tallman.
The touch of Tolkien.
Jacob. Descriptions today are just...
It's okay,
You
Seymour.
picturing
It's okay,
his
Seymour. Tallman's
chunk
touch is
embracing
magical.
you?
It's a magical touch from Tallman.
Can't take the joke I said, flip 2 words, and then say it again.
All right. What is that it?
That's
You
my
can if
action,
you
so I
didn't hear
can't
your
really do
joke.
anything.
All right, Seymour. What are you doing?
I'm just capping this lady again.
Okay.
Pew pew, bitch.
Seymour. Brr, brr, old lady capper.
I do love killing old people.
I feel that.
Oh.
Man, they're done with this life. Come on. Make way for us young ones. Oh. Is what I said not okay?
Oh, it's really funny.
Logan, I like for a split second where you didn't think we were laughing at what you said. You were like, who said something? I missed it.
I got a 10 and...
Goes on the floorboard.
And a 14.
And 14's right past her face. Doesn't hit her.
Alright, and a third one, just for, good measure. And, nah.
Ira,
I'll
she looks you right in the eyes. She says,
stand up. I'll pull out both daggers.
"Time to die, sweet boy."
Yeah,
That's right.
not happening.
Sweet
And I'll,
sultry child.
I'll swing twice.
All right, roll 2 attacks.
My sweet moist boy.
Ew.
It's from a song.
Both of these
These
dice.
sweet moist boys keep me up on the trends.
Alright, that would be a 16
Yep.
and a 13.
Yep. And no, that one doesn't hit. But you get sneak attack on that first one.
Ooh.
You land a dagger into her chest.
It is a silvered one if that matters.
Okay.
11, 15, 18
Nice
damage.
response.
How much damage?
18.
You take your dagger out and you go towards her and you stab it into the front of her chest, almost right into her heart, and she falls down onto one knee and you kind of push it even further, trying to get past her skin, which is nearly made of stone, of how old she is. And she looks up at you. She just kind of meets eyes with these sickly green eyes, and she says, "No. I am the mother of Strahd." She reaches out to you. No.
Hey.
And her hand, as soon as she touches you, begins to fade into dust. And you watch as her face begins to rapidly age, and as she begins slowly, her skin just transforms into dust, almost like sand, as it melts away, and she just a pile on the floor.
Did she say Strahd's mother?
Yes,
I thought his mom was dead.
she is now.
And the illusion fades away.
Still the stun?
It's like this big. It's like almost a bowling ball.
Oh.
It's huge.
Can I investigate
Yeah.
this room?
No problem.
13.
Okay. You search around the room. You don't find much. What'd you get?
13.
13? Oh my god, I have to look at so much crap for this.
This is bad.
What is bad?
If we're lucky, Strahd didn't care for his mother.
Well, I feel like we've already pissed him off quite a lot. We took Irina from him. We've,
Is your mother still alive?
yeah.
Imagine if someone were to kill her. Would you do any more than bat an eye?
No, but
You wouldn't.
I would. I think you misunderstand what I'm saying no to. I would bat an eye, but I would also know that I would need to train a lot if I was going to kill someone that killed my mother.
I suppose you're right. Strahd does need to train in order to beat us.
You find a bathtub with a bunch of dead ravens in it, and it's full of blood. Like, it's a bathtub with blood instead of water.
Yeah.
Ira, as you look down, you notice that the moistness was blood. You look down, you've got blood all over you. It's nasty. Prestidigitation, and it's gone. There's a desk and a chair and a couple of tables and a bed.
Nothing on the desk.
Nothing in the desk. Strange, there's very little in here. It's very weird. You feel like there should be more. Anybody else investigating or no?
Did you find anything?
No, I think it's odd that I don't have.
Yeah, I would
I'll
like
try.
Roll.
to as well. Where are you?
You can roll advantage.
What? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll help.
Yeah. The help action is super cool. It's like
Sure
guidance, but not trash and ass.
Yeah.
I got an 18.
If you did
Alright.
both of them, though, it's fuck
As
me.
you
I
move
have
around the
guidance.
room, you're like, strange that there is nothing in here. And you being a wizard, knowing magic and knowing that she was able to make an illusion, you're like, maybe she's got some magic things around here. I'm not stupid. I'm Seymour, the fucking wizard. You start handing around, and you find something invisible on the ground.
Okay.
And you pull it forward, and it almost shifts out from this like warding area of warding that was invisible into a chest.
You guys have found a chest.
Want me to open it?
I already opened
What's in it?
You open the chest.
it. Yeah.
As soon as you open the chest, 4 hands fly out of it and grab onto your face.
Ah!
Roll initiative.
God damn it.
Their hands! Oh,
and
great.
Zimmerman.
Hans Zimmerman.
It's thing.
Quite a handsy situation.
I don't fucking know, man.
That's its name, right? The hand from the
From
Adams
what?
family? Is that called thing?
Really?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Ha 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 ha.
We have the internet, and they got fucking everything on there.
Anyway. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a thing.
I think you're right. Yeah, thing. Portrayed by Christopher Hart.
Oh, thanks.
Because
For
that
Hart's
matters. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Just
Well.
put it on your face.
I hate them a lot.
Yeah, I hate hands too.
Should just cut yours off then.
Fuck.
I need it.
He was my favorite character in Frozen.
Seymour,
6.
Ira.
22.
Hey, that's what it rolled for you too. Ari.
12.
Godfrey. 6. Tallman.
Thive.
50.
Yeah.
I'm assuming I have a better deck.
Ira, you're first.
Godfrey.
All 4 claws are just all 4 hands are just on his face.
They're my least
All right,
favorite
then.
familiar because they're always the hands of stranglers. Which is probably extremely canonical for this box.
Yeah, okay, that wouldn't work. Alright. You know, I had a really dumb idea for a second.
Yes, you do.
And then, thank you, Logan. And I decided not to do that because I realized that casting sleep would probably do nothing.
They probably have less health than me.
Yeah, but they're undead creatures. They're immune to it.
No,
They get real sleepies. They go like, night night.
There you go.
Remember that time
They
we were
sound-
stuck in the closet?
I don't
when the sheets
know. I'll
attack
pull
us?
out my daggers.
Oh yeah.
Try to sideways stab as to avoid his face.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
You're
go.
still stabbing at his face.
Mhm.
Roll attack.
Yeah, but instead of going like this, I'm going like
Oh, from
this.
so the side, so
Yes.
the knife is going this way,
Yeah, I'm trying to
like this toward his head.
Are you trying to
So
slash?
no matter what, it's almost like if you attack, it's gonna go towards his face. Roll attack.
I get it's going to go towards his face, but there's a difference between me going all
No
into something on his
avoiding
face
it.
and doing that or doing this.
That's
like-
the
he's-
same thing.
He's trying
you
to
would
slash
hit me both
instead of
I got it. Roll attack.
stab.
This is
Need to
the
watch
situation.
fucking My Hero Academia.
What'd you get?
It's
9.
good.
9. You just miss.
I'm gonna try with the other one.
Alright.
There's that one dude who just like has his face that is a hand.
8.
I don't know anything about
You're like trying to avoid him, so you don't want to stab him, so you just miss both times. You're like, ah! You're like trying to not stab him in the face.
Get them off of you, Bardic Inspiration.
All right.
Get them off of
I try to just pull it off.
Okay. Make a grapple
with
check.
that, without, a,
D6.
without a razor blade, you
That's
know.
I've only got one
Ooh.
Yeah.
word.
Grapple check?
Yeah.
What do I add to that?
Restraint.
Athletics.
Or,
9.
9. You hold on to one. And it's not coming off his face. It's just really, really grabbed on. It's like in your nostril, like.
Ooh.
And Ari's trying to pull it off.
it's okay, guys. This is how I die.
Godfrey comes forward with his massive sword and just goes,
Oh! No.
Maybe it's not the best idea.
Pull him off!
You might accidentally behead Seymour.
tries to pull it off. He pulls one off.
See?
Grabs onto his face. Seymour.
Hey, can't you touch them and like burn them to death,
I
basically?
don't want
These
to burn my
aren't
brother's
strong.
face.
No, not fire.
I want.
That weird wound.
I want to.
What?
They're not strong at all, but I love how this is going.
Yes.
I want to grab one and
Okay.
then shocking grasp.
This is what
Just
happened
like
when we fought the
cross
sheep.
your fingers with it, like really.
Yeah.
It's my touch spell. Okay.
Yeah. Does no one else
Uh,
remember that?
I remember it.
What'd you get?
23.
Yep. Roll damage.
Okay.
I remember.
When we fought the sheets in the Castellana Villa?
I do, yes.
13 damage.
You grab on one and you shock it at it. It doesn't make the noise though. It just
Yeah.
kind of it falls on the ground instead.
Why are we fighting 4 master hands?
Tom.
No, it's
Oddly, Castle Enter Villa feels more recent than some of the stuff we've done in Strahd.
Yeah, that is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Kinda like,
You need to kind of.
No, I disagree. Never mind. What do you
Okay.
do?
I still have my magic
You
ass
went
weapon.
to cheapest mind for a moment there.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to like fucking like shuck this shit off of him,
Okay. Are you gonna attack it or are you just trying to get him off?
attacking it, like
All right, roll
stabbing
attack.
into it and pulling it
Got
off.
it.
Oh, okay.
Trident comes right for your face, man.
14.
Okay. Easy enough. You hold your trident forward and you skewer one and it just dies.
Okay, and then there's one more, right?
Yep. You're just gonna
I'll,
kebab the other one.
I'll go for Godfrey Because
Oh,
I
the
feel
one
like
on
his face is already
Already fucked up.
enough said. 21.
Yep, and you skewer that one too. You got 2 dead hands on the end of your trident.
Nice.
The 2 that are left are going to go. One's going to literally punch you in the face.
Should only be one left.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, one left.
Okay. And it's on Godfrey.
No, that one died.
That one did.
It's on you, isn't it?
No, it's on
No.
Godfrey. It's on Godfrey.
No,
No, that one
I
just
just
died.
killed the one
It's
that-
on you.
yeah.
There was
There were
3 on
4.
you, 1 on Godfrey.
If there were...
You killed
I
one,
had
he killed
okay.
one, and then
All
killed
4
one.
were on me. Godfrey pulled one off. It went on him. Then I killed one.
You killed one, I killed one on you, and 1 on Godfrey.
Oh,
There's
okay.
one
That's
more
just-
on
There's
you.
1 left on you.
A weird way of doing it.
And it
Yeah, a little bit. But...
just goes like that.
Just like.
And it gets a 21.
Oh my
What did it-
god!
God.
What does it do? Does it jump off and then it's like?
Yes, it does that. It's like,
Like climbs
oh,
up
it's
to the
off!
top.
Ah! And it goes in to smack you in the face. And it gets, it does 3 bludgeoning damage.
I go down.
As it- Are you serious?
No, I'm not.
I mean, yeah, he's taking massive... No.
Yeah, she healed me
Ira-
up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is it off of him now?
No, it's still on.
This thing is incredible.
So
It's very dexterous.
It did a little jump back.
Did a
and then-
punch? No, I guess it's on the ground now. It's
Yeah.
like, it's just kind of like,
This was a very handsy killer.
Ooh.
We'll call him
roll attack.
Hands.
I
I want to die.
19
Yeah.
You don't need to roll twice.
and 16.
You don't need to roll
Oh,
twice.
but I
Like
go.
a 1 hit point.
You don't even need to do that.
That's fine.
It's dead.
Woo.
Good job. You killed these.
These are fucking
4 hands.
familiars.
All right.
What
They can't have more than 7 hit points at most.
I'll look back in the chest.
Look back in the chest.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
More hands!
There's a lot of treasure in this chest.
All right.
First of all, it gleams with gold.
There's nothing in here.
Okay.
We should just head out. I'm just kidding. It's a lot of loot.
God damn.
There's a ton of gold on the inside.
Okay.
Are you just gonna paw through it?
Yeah.
All right. It's about 1,300 gold pieces.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's...
There are 5 gemstones,
Are you writing all of it down?
Yeah.
all of which are like this green emerald. They're 5 emeralds. A vial with this liquid in it, and it looks like it's like gold liquid with like no, it's this silvery liquid with like little bits, little shards on the inside of it. Very strange.
Is it labeled?
Yes, oil of sharpness.
Oh.
Nice.
2 spell scrolls.
Are they labeled?
Yes. Well, you're a wizard. You can just read them.
Okay.
They're
One
labeled.
is mass cure wounds.
Oh my gosh.
The other is revivify.
Oh my gosh.
I'm glad we killed Baba Lasagna. Alibaba Lasagna.
There is a pouch containing 10 +1 sling bullets, but I will let you use them for your gun.
Oh, okay. So
cheating.
are they silver?
No, they're just regular +1 bullets.
Oh,
Like plus
okay.
one,
Yeah, that
so-
+1. A set of pipes, like pipes, like little pipes.
Yeah.
And a stone, the shape of a cat's head.
I kind of want that. That'd be pretty cool. I don't have anything at all other than armor.
Like the pipes.
You can have the pipes. I would like to
You want
get
the pipes?
Yeah. No, I think I know
but
exactly what
I
they are.
am
They're it's
metagaming.
sorry, it's not like a set of pipes. It's like two long flutes that are made of bone, and they have like a raven skull at one end.
Would I know if it was magical or not?
How-
If any
how-
of these things are magical?
Like,
I don't know.
you as a DM, how do you deal, like, attunement? Do we know offhand? Like,
If
oh,
you
I
attune to
have
the
to
item,
attune to this.
you can understand what it
Well,
what
yeah.
it can do.
But
But,
can
like,
we tell that
how do
we
you know
attuned
that?
to?
Yeah. Because that's such a weird
It's
thing.
a magical understanding of what the item can do. It's like
That's
It's
not
like
what
a
I'm
puzzle.
Well,
kind of.
More what I'm asking is how can I tell if an item can be attuned to?
Yeah. That was my original statement.
That's a good question. I don't know.
It's not really described.
the way I
would-
always imagine it is like, you generally can first you find an item, and then you can kind of sense whether or not it has a magic inherent
So
into it.
that's what I was
It's
wondering.
like you can feel the
It
potential
doesn't seem
for
magical.
something.
I-
But then the next step is like, normally with magic item, you know if you can use it, and with that, it would be as if you're like blocked off from using it.
I would say you could attune to
Okay.
any item
I
and
kinda
just
like
try
that.
to see if they're magical, and at the end of the hour, you would go, "Oh, this is magical or not." So yeah,
Spend 10 minutes like attuning to a rock. You're like,
you might
oh,
think it's magical.
Just a rock.
waste
Literally,
my
one of
time."
these is a rock.
Yeah.
So up to you if you want to try to attune to it.
I mean, I'm not gonna do it right here if I
Alright,
don't know.
As a
for
wizard,
sure.
would I have more of an inherent sense of whether
You
or
can
not?
make an Arcana check.
Okay.
There's a spell that does this.
Would you like
Oh.
me to become?
I thought
No.
the spell determined what type of magic it was, not whether or not it was.
There are 2 types of spells, and I am going to cast one of them.
Which one?
Detect magic.
They both the stone and the pipes glow.
School
they
of
glow with.
And if there is
I don't
something
know.
something else invisible in this room, I would be able to see it.
Sure can. Who's got magic shit on them?
I have my capability.
I actually
His
have.
cape glows.
I haven't done this before. That would be fucking illusion. Yeah.
So it's the only other magic.
No,
thing
it's
I have.
transmutation.
Oh damn, that's awesome. It actually billows.
It actually
that's super
billows.
dope.
It doesn't look like it's
Yeah.
billowing.
Yeah, that's. Oh, sorry. I have the
Transmutation, the not shitty
So-
illusion.
boots. The boots of speed and the cloak of billowing. Those are my 2 magic
I
items.
have the holy symbol of Ravenkind, a ring of spell storing, and then
The pendant.
The
Enchantment.
holy symbol of
Enchantment
Oh.
on the pipes.
I have a bunch of paper birds.
yeah, I have paper.
Yeah,
birds.
What?
he's a-
I,
they
I
have-
think I've seen those before.
They're in little like wooden casks though, so he can't see that. They're like in little things. They both glow just a little bit, like the two of
It's
them.
within 30 feet. There is no restriction.
Okay,
Oh, no, sorry.
It's what you see.
1 foot of stone. et cetera,
those
et cetera.
two, their faces and bodies glow with transmutation magic.
I have seen this before,
Yes.
actually. Yeah.
And Godfrey
Never asked
just
questions.
generally kind of glows with necromancy.
Yeah, of course.
And
He
nothing
doesn't
else
have
on
anything
glows.
on him.
Nope.
Okay.
And that's it.
Mm.
The stone glows with an amalgamation of magic.
I think of abjuration.
Maybe.
Okay.
It's an amalgamation of magic.
Yeah.
The pipes are enchantment though.
Okay.
I will begin to turn into.
All right.
I'll let you know that you can attune
I
to
mean,
them.
I would try anyways
Okay.
if we were gonna wait here.
You're gonna sit in the hut and attune to him.
That's more what I'm wondering. Are we waiting here or are we going somewhere
No,
else?
I'd imagine we're hitting the road. We do not want to be here when Strahd shows up and he's be like, "Hey, Mom, I came for dinner."
She also might have just been insane.
I would like to go back to the Wizards of Wine.
Wizard of Wines.
Wizard of Wines.
We could go back there and give him the stone, and then we would have safe sleep there, and I could attune there.
Yes.
Sounds like
It's
fun.
quite
I
a
don't
distance
think
away.
This is
It's
true.
not that far.
All the way up that
Is this
road,
what we
all
came
the way
for?
down. Yes.
Yes.
This here,
Stone.
the stone. I hold it up.
I'd
that the
imagine
last one?
it looks organic.
No,
Yeah,
there's-
what
no.
is it?
There's one more, right?
Yes.
No,
but-
there's one more. Is it glowing?
Yeah, it has a bit of a green. It's a dim green glow now. It's not being activated
No,
anymore.
like
So.
for magic.
Oh yes, it totally glows.
Transmutation.
Transmutation.
Okay.
Oh yeah, 'cause it's very
There's
low.
been
Imagine.
various sizes as told by me. He said bowling ball most recently, so
Like this.
It's
not a bowling ball.
A child's bowling ball.
imagine like the size of a decent Subway sandwich if it were a seed, like an almond, like
I was just saying
an
grapefruit.
almond at the size of a Subway sandwich. That's what I'm
Grapefruit
picturing.
is perfect.
Yeah.
It's the size
That's
of
a
a
very
grapefruit.
size.
You guys are gonna walk back to the Wizard of Wines.
That's
Yeah.
a
Well,
long
wait,
fucking
hold on.
way.
We have to divvy up the loot.
Well, we could do it when we get there.
Okay.
Stone seems somewhat appealing to me, if you wouldn't mind.
Put the chest. How big is it? The chest has got to be a decent size, right?
Yeah, it's massive and it weighs a lot.
Carries a
Can
lot.
I fit it in my bag of
so
holding?
much
Oh, yeah.
money.
Okay, that's where it's in.
Okay.
Easy.
All
You
right.
might need to carry most of it, honestly. I can carry 3 more pounds before I'm encumbered,
Oh,
my friend.
all right. You're earlier. We were fighting that grandma,
Mhm.
whoever she was. We don't know where they know. I was maybe going to put the baby in my bag of holding. Yeah, but to get it out.
Okay, because you can breathe in there.
Well, no, you can't breathe in there.
How,
Wait, what?
I tried once, but
so you wanted to bring a baby's corpse out of that hut?
well, I didn't want to die. I didn't think it through really.
It's going to take you guys 3 hours to get to Wizards of Wine.
I'd
Okay.
suggest you become more familiar with your
fine with
abilities before you make choices.
Putting a baby in a bag is not really one of my abilities, I would say. But
I would say that it is. If you plan on putting a living thing in a bag, you should know the limits to that bag.
Yeah, you don't want to be like
Fair.
those rich ladies in Waterdeep who put their dogs in their purses. And then the dog gets really hot and it dies.
and then
The
they're just
per-
carrying around a dead dog.
People put
Yeah, I hate
It
those
gets
people.
hot in Waterdeep.
dogs in bags.
Yes,
it does
the
get
very
hot in
rich
Waterdeep.
ladies put their small dogs in their purses.
Interesting.
It does get hot in Waterdeep.
Very hot.
Gets hot in Cholt too.
Oh, yes, it does. You both come from hot places.
Disgustingly hot.
Yeah, it's worse.
It's like L.A. or what would Cholt be?
The rainforest.
No, because it's like a hot kind. It's like a unique. Somewhere in Africa. I can't like pin it, but
It's-
there
it's
is.
a-
rainforest.
The rainforest in
No,
Africa.
no, it's like high humidity
Dun,
rainforest.
dun, dun, dun.
That's
super.
That's what a rainforest
That's what a rainforest is.
Yeah, it's humid. It's
I
It's
guess.
humid.
The temperature's a little high in
Are you
Cholt,
thinking
though.
it's Florida? It's more Florida.
No, because like
No, the rainforests get fucking hot, dude. It sucks.
yeah, it. I
And
imagine
because-
it varies
because-
a bit.
There's layers to rainforests
Yeah.
as well. It can get really, really, really hot. Anyways,
Cholt is one of those. That's
because it's like its own greenhouse. It can just keep all the heat inside.
we live in a swamp farm,
Yes.
so I don't know anything
Maybe
about.
like an Australian rainforest.
As you guys are walking, you are making your way right past R, heading towards sloping down past the bridge that leads to Kresk and going towards on the small path that goes to the Wizard of Wines.
Mm-hmm.
When you catch a whiff of a pipe smoke in the cold air and hear laughter through the fog.
Well, let's ignore that.
Yeah,
Just want to ignore it.
I'm not really interested in dealing with other people.
Unless it's something we encounter, I suggest we go for.
They're
There we
about
go.
20 feet away and they look up.
Close
Hello,
to us.
travelers. What are you doing out here in this lovely day?
Believe it or
Traveling.
not, we're traveling.
There's three individuals. One in the middle
Ah.
is this very large-looking fellow, and a long, curly-haired and his size kind of bronze skin. They're all wearing these red clothings. They're all smoking pipes. The two on his side are both pretty thin. They have these long beards that are kind of braided towards the bottom, and they just kind of look at all of you
Does
just
it look like Vistani?
clearly.
Red, yeah, that's their whole.
Carrying weapons, I'd assume?
Oh yeah, they have weapons at their side. Are you in need of any guides?
No, we're fine.
100 gold pieces, we can show you all the secrets of
Awesome.
Barovia.
Do you know how many elves are?
Any elves?
Yes.
Well, you gotta pay for that information. Let me see.
See, here's the thing.
Cough it up.
Here's the
I
thing.
do know where some elves are.
I
Insight.
do.
Roll inside.
I would like to roll insight as well.
That would be a 17, my friend.
15.
17, 18? Sorry, what'd you roll?
17.
17? 15? He's hard to read because he's playing up this ruse, but no, at the sight of you, he seems to be like, I could do this for you. I know what's going on. And he doesn't necessarily, he seems untrustworthy, but he doesn't seem like he's trying to lie to you. And he says, look, this doesn't need to get messy. And out of the forest, you see two dire wolves coming out of the forest. He says, whoa, whoa, whoa. No need to growl. They're our friends now.
Oh.
Elves, you say, huh?
Yes.
50 gold. Tell you where they are.
I'll give him 5 platinum.
Wow. Pretty thing like you running around in these forests, carrying all this money, huh? Yeah. The last of them. Right outside Valaki. Poor fellows. They're in our camp, actually. That's where they live.
Friends
You
of
should come
yours?
visit sometime. And he kind of walks past you guys.
What's your name?
Like I'd tell you that, kid.
Tell me.
He keeps walking.
There's a more graceful way to do that, by the way. You don't have to like.
They all laugh at you and they're like, you do kind of do it like that. I know I kind of do it on purpose. they both begin to, you hear them kind of strum away on a lute as they begin to walk back into the mists beyond you.
What happened? We paid
Tallman comes back out of the forest from peeing.
What? Yeah. Realistically, there's like one TV show that actually had people go pee. I don't remember what it is, and that's not really a topic for conversation. Let's move forward.
Turns out the last of the elves are on the outskirts of Valaki in the Vistani camp. As told to us by the glorious Vistani assholes.
Blessed are we.
I hate them.
Yeah, I'm not too fond of them either.
Very cocky.
You can kill a bunch in a little bit if you want.
I don't know if I want to just slaughter them.
Okay.
Tempting.
You would hate where we're from.
Would be foolish.
You guys continue walking, and at the end of your 3-hour journey, it's about mid-afternoon at this point, maybe around 2 or 3. You guys make it to the Wizard of Wines. You see the winery standing there. As you make your way forward, you guys knock on the door.
Yep.
Yep.
I'll knock.
You see...
Big ass tree answers the door.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh! You
Hello.
killed him.
This is my home.
They killed everybody.
I came back.
What's his fucking name?
His name was.
Oh.
The guy with 12 voices?
Where's it? Davian.
You see Davian answer the door. He looks for it. He's like,
Oh, my friends. Welcome, welcome. I found another one.
he goes forward and he holds on to it.
How?
Berez? Is Berez how it was
Go
pronounced?
into the ruins of Berez.
We
Yeah.
fought the mother of Strahd.
Who?
Claimed to be, anyways.
She's a,
I don't know, some green lady.
a witch, perhaps.
I've heard there's a hag that lives out there.
Oh, well, not
Do you
anymore.
have more information on that?
I don't know. I just know that she's crazy.
That's good.
She kills many people who show up there.
That's
She's
bad.
had scarecrows. Oof.
She makes the scarecrows?
Oh yes. If you've really killed her,
Yeah.
there'll be some peace from the scarecrows for us in Barovia.
Yeah, she's
We're so fucking lucky.
she's gone.
How we handled
It's
that.
good to know that we didn't kill Strahd's mother, or else, yeah, that might be.
Maybe you did.
Do you know
Well,
anything
I hope
of
not.
Strahd's mother? There's
Madness has no
Strahd's
limits here.
mother.
Strahd himself is crazy.
Yes.
You do?
Not much. I know that she wasn't native to this place.
She was or wasn't?
No.
Wasn't.
After Strahd conquered the valley, he built the castle and his mother died on the way here. Her name was Queen Ravenovia. He named the castle after her.
Yes.
That's much the extent of I know. Could be myth and legend. She could have became a hag and went down to Berez and started killing babies. I don't know. Thank you for finding this. I appreciate it. Truly.
And he goes outside and he buries that shit and he comes back. Give me one
So
moment.
which one was that?
The Berez one.
Yes, but
Yes, but-
like, what does that create?
Go on.
Oh yes, good question.
I will tell you.
I wrote this guy's name down as Davy.
Davy G.
He says, with this, we'll be able to continue to make our white wines. Thank
Fantastic.
you.
Yes.
There's only one left.
Yeah, do you know where that's at?
I have no idea where the third one is.
Alright.
It's been gone for a long, long time. Long time. But thank you. This will be good for the people of Barovia. Again, I extend my greatest gratitude to you.
I have another.
My friends will continue to watch you and help you throughout your adventures.
I actually have a question about that.
Yes?
Do you have control over all ravens in Barovia?
Oh, no, no.
No?
Most ravens are controlled by Strahd.
What?
We are but a few that are able to blend in.
Is there any sort of sign we would know?
No. Just know that Strahd is the land. All the animals obey him.
The pendant I found, and I showed you.
Hmm.
It was taken by some ravens.
Huh.
I don't
No.
believe you ever told
Ravens
me
like shiny things.
the importance of that object, if there was any.
No, I didn't know anything about it.
Gone to the winds then.
Though the animals are still animals. They behave like animals, though they can serve Strahd.
What time is it right now, Jacob? Relatively.
2 to 3-ish.
Should we call it here for the night? Return to Velaki in the morning?
How
Maybe
far
that
away
can't.
is Velaki?
We could make it to Velaki today.
We could, but it would
Isn't
be
far.
it'd be the end of our day.
Yeah. I don't see a problem with that.
No, I
Do
guess
we
not.
have more time to spend here? Is there a goal we have?
Well, I could return to this.
Do you have
We
any
could
shipments
check on the
that
stone.
we could accompany?
We could do that in the afternoon.
Yes, there's one going to Velaki in a day or two.
In a day or two.
I made this
Tomorrow, actually, I could send it out tomorrow if you need to go.
Can accompany a shipment of wine?
I would appreciate that.
Could we stay here for the night?
Of course, of course.
Do you guys mind, lady?
I'm fine.
prefer we went to Velaki if it were possible, but if we were given the opportunity to protect a shipment, I would honor that.
Good.
How much is each style in time? I forgot.
5 minutes.
5 minutes?
It's 5 minutes?
Every hex is 5 minutes
Okay.
of walking.
It'd be almost 3 hours to get back to Velaki.
It is 3, so we get back at 6, which makes sense.
If you can load up the caravan, you can take it now if you'd like.
I'd be more than willing.
Fine with that.
My boys are done working for today. I don't want to push them any harder, but
I'm fine with that.
I'd hate to ask it of you. You've already done so much for me.
I don't mind.
It's nothing.
Thank you.
Throw in
Thank
some of that white wine, and we'll be even.
Done.
When it's
Done.
ready.
Is it done?
Well, it needs to be. Yeah, we have to make it.
How long?
Well, how good do you want it to taste?
The best ever.
Years. You need a few years.
Yeah.
Okay, a few years from now, throw in some of that.
I will do this.
Such an investment. You have a nesting egg.
You guys
That's a good
load up
ass
the
boy.
caravan with all the barrels of wine that are shipped out to Velaki, and you get up on the caravan with the horse. And he looks over. He says, "What happened to the caravan and horse I gave you?"
They died.
Oh yeah, we were attacked
Oh.
by 16 werewolves and Strahd.
Yeah.
Oh, but maybe you shouldn't go then.
No, we'll be fine.
It was like a one-time.
It could happen to anyone.
We
Yeah.
made it back today, which means we'll be fine
I
tomorrow.
guess it's better than my son's. Yes. Just
That's
please
the spirit.
make sure to
That's a
save
spirit.
the horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you again, and
Wait,
good travels.
is there someone there to send us back?
Hmm?
The horse and the cart?
Mm-mm.
No? So we'll need to return here.
Yes.
Can't your sons come get it?
I don't want them to walk all by themselves.
Aren't they ravens?
I can come get it. Don't worry.
Oh, whoa. Are you gonna have to walk there?
Turns into a small raven.
That's all I wanted to know.
Flies out of the.
All
Flies
right,
out of the
let's leave.
We'll leave it at the tavern. Alright.
You guys make your way along. All right.
I have questions. These are. This is
Oh,
to the
sorry.
group. This is like magic wine, right?
I guess.
And they already gave a bunch more back to the city.
Uh-huh.
So I don't. Is the white wine just special or something? Like they can't.
To
Well, it
each
tastes
their own.
different, I'm sure.
Wait, do you really want to
I'm
drink
gonna
the same
focus
wine
on
every day?
this for a second. And I'll attune to the item on the way.
Pipes of haunting, bro.
Don't you like
Have that
to
here?
have
Yeah,
like a
I'll try
very-
to attune to mine too.
Stone of
That's
good
why I
luck.
want
Oh,
white
did
wine.
he give it to you?
Oh yeah,
Why
sorry, I was
actually
gonna do that
why
interaction.
The white wine's so special.
Oh
I-
well, because the red wine came out so quickly. So I'm questioning why the white wine is not.
They had the crops prepared because they recently had that seed.
The seed
This
was-
one's been missing
was
for a
stolen
while.
And their grapes were dying.
Okay. I'm really just curious how
These
magical
are not what I
crops work.
thought they were. I thought they were pipes in the sewers. This
Pipes
is so
in
much
the-
better.
If I may
Oh,
be
these are
so
really awesome.
bold,
Um,
I'd like authority over that stone to see what it can do.
Sure.
Hey,
Thank you.
guys, I think with these pipes I can
Means a lot.
scare people. Yeah.
Boo.
I mean, yeah, your music playing already does. So
You attune to the small cat-like
I
stones.
do.
Stone of good luck.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Why do you let me play then?
We want
A
you to
lot
get
of my
better.
characters have had
we want a
this
little bit
thing.
of fear in our audience.
It's really nice.
It is
Just
super
plus
nice.
1 to everything.
Yeah, including
Used to be very
Saving
bad.
Saves,
throws,
I believe.
initiatives,
Yeah.
everything.
Yes.
I taught you.
wow.
Yeah, but
It's really cool.
I used to be very bad.
Yeah,
Question.
Jesus Christ.
Can I play these without using the effect?
I mean, yeah.
It says
Yes, you can play it without
It's like
accepting
as an
charge.
action, you can activate a
I'll play
slot or whatever. So just don't activate the slot.
They are-
that's what it sounds
They
like.
only play like flat keys, and even to everybody, it sounds like kind of creepy, melancholic,
Yeah.
and like,
I'd imagine like all of them are slightly
kinda
off
sad.
normal keys. Yeah.
it's like kind of sad.
I've got something new to play sad songs with.
Thank
Good.
you so
I
much
actually
for
have
that.
some lyrics for a new song.
Yeah?
You could try that out on.
What is it called?
It's called "The Visit from Strahd."
Is it from what?
hmm
Like when we were attacked by him?
No, it has to do with a dream I had.
Okay.
Could you elaborate?
He came to me in my dreams and he talked to me.
What did he say?
You know, his usual creepy stuff. Just like, you're gonna die.
Haha, I'm
His
going to
creepy
suck
stuff
your
isn't usual.
This land is ruined.
Generic.
Yeah.
blood. Oh, we haven't had very
Most songs need to be a little bit generic so that the audience can relate.
The dream was.
Yeah.
Eventually, you guys make it to Vallaki. Right outside the town, you can see it's just kind of sitting there right outside the lake of Lake Zarovich. The Vallaki is a huge old town that is defended by wooden spikes. Essentially, the walls to it are like army battlements. So that's what you see as you make your way over, and that's what the wolf heads are spiked into. I didn't know that, and I reread it recently. I was like, oh shit, cool.
No, you did describe it like that the last time we
You
were
did.
here.
Yeah, because the
Did
book
little
doesn't.
gates
I
and
didn't
stuff.
understand
Yeah.
that. But yep, you guys make your way over. They let you inside, and you guys slowly come over to the Blue Water Inn. You let the bartender know, and he's like, oh, sweet, more wine. And he comes and unloads it, and he says, thank you very much, appreciate it. And then a raven flutters onto the top of the caravan and turns into Dave, and he says, thank you.
Oh,
Dude,
that's
what the
fast.
heck? No. Now he's gonna have to go back in the dark.
How long did it take us to get there?
3 hours. Or was it less because of the horse?
That'll
Probably
be
not.
fine.
He is dead.
And he makes his way
I'll
over to
go
Vallaki.
with it.
He knows what he's doing.
We can just turn into a raven.
I will go with him, and I will come back.
If you think you can.
I mean, okay.
Here you go.
He's done it before.
Potion of healing.
Thank you.
Alright. Tallman leaves. We're going to take a 5-minute break
16
real fast
werewolves.
because I got to do a thing.
Pee?
We'll be back in a second. Yeah, go ahead and pee.
I already did.
I-
Like 3 times.
Oh boy.
But
What
I
is
have-
your thing? What?
I have no idea.
God
I
damn it.
actually don't know.
Because I have to go to the bathroom, but
This
you're going in the
scares
green
me.
room.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I know. I can hear them though. I don't want to know.
Just drop your poopies.
Pee, Logan.
Just pee so loud that you can't hear anything they're saying.
Like scream it out.
Scream it out. Is that what you said?
Be really loud from both ends.
Gross.
I'm so sorry.
Do you want anything from the chest?
That scroll of Revivify might be pretty nice.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you have that spell?
Yes.
Yes, she does.
On a Divine Souls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you? Who has a spell book?
I do.
Yeah. You probably can't cast it yet, can you?
I'm checking right now.
Okay. It'd be better if you used it, I would think.
It's not a wizard spell.
Yeah, I don't think it is. I think both of those
I
I
don't
can't.
think it has to be.
It does.
It does. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He can cast it if he like.
Just
Well,
using the scroll.
yeah,
just
I
using
just
the
can't,
Scroll.
uh,
You just can't.
Can't transfer it. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't use either of them. So.
Okay.
You get like you don't get any spells like that with being a wizard.
Yeah, I
Which
know.
is actually super helpful for a paladin
Except
to have
for
the
wish.
thing of luck.
The
It's
what?
like I
Oh.
have to take very specific negatives that are very consistent in our style of games and stuff.
I want to give you both of those spell scrolls.
What was the other one?
Mass Cure Wounds.
Oh, that'd be nice.
So, Tallman leaves. You guys head into the tavern. What do you do?
I stick my bullets in the sharpness.
Sounds good.
Nice. Hey, I'm gonna get a room for the night. So.
Good night.
Blink
Alright.
on you.
He says,
okay.
you don't pay here, alright? You guys are awesome.
Thank you.
You stay wherever
I'll,
you want.
I'll come back down to get a drink, but I'm gonna put my bag away.
Ira leaves, heads up the stairs, and goes into a room.
Excuse me. Do you
Yes.
know where the Vistani camp is?
Oh, it's right outside of town.
Could you, which direction outside of town? Did I see it when I came in?
See here?
Uh-huh.
Path goes up. It's right there.
It's in 9.
It's in the forest.
Probably not very smart to go out there at night then.
You guys need anything to eat, drink?
Yes, please. Do you have potatoes?
Sure do.
Thanks.
You want to just cooked potato, raw potato?
Yeah, cooked potatoes.
Sounds good. I'll get that right out. Ira, the door opens again. He shuts behind him and makes his way back down.
Good. Does one play any music?
Yes, if you want to.
Oh, how long do you think we have until Tallman gets back?
Well, it's a 3-hour trip.
He'll probably be back in the morning.
Think morning? I'll play, but I need to talk to you guys afterwards.
We could talk now.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not here? Or how many people are in here?
Few people sitting
Few
around.
people? Maybe not here?
Alright, let's go upstairs then.
You guys make your way upstairs, go over to the room. Ira's in, and he opens the door.
Bring a glass of wine.
All right.
Thank you. Did you grab it for you? I thought you said you gave me one. I misheard.
No, he grabbed his.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna grab one on the way up.
Okay.
Yep. You grab a glass of wine, make your way up.
It's about Tallman. I think he's working with the werewolves. So just
With the werewolves.
yeah. Yeah, we've seen him. He's leaving at night. We know that. We've seen him leave. He just left, and I might have followed him one night.
He won't let me cure him either, which is strange.
Yeah. And
The werewolves work for Strahd.
I know.
He's terrified of Strahd.
Isn't everyone that follows Strahd terrified of him?
Yes, but he's talked about his friends being killed by Strahd. Why would he?
I don't know, but I could have sworn I saw him handing someone off to the werewolves.
I need to tell you guys something too.
What?
The other night when I was sleeping in the tower.
Last night?
Yeah, last night. Strahd came to me.
What did you
To you?
Yes, in the tower.
He hurt you.
No, he didn't, which was strange. I don't know how much I believe him, but one of the things he did tell me was not to trust Tallman.
Why? What did he say?
I believe it was along the lines of. Can I roll history for this? I don't quite remember.
No, you remember.
I believe it was something along the lines of.
He said, just watch out for that one.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on it.
I mean, I don't know. I can see if I can catch up to him and see if he's doing anything. If you want, I know how to. I mean, I can just look like Strahd, so
We could send a paper.
no one would
to,
bother me.
Davian, see if he stayed with him.
We could do that, yeah.
So you don't have to go out. Because if he is working with Strahd, what is going to stop him from just killing you?
Well, if I go as Strahd.
What if he's with Strahd?
True.
Strahd is out right now. It's nighttime.
True. I don't want to drag someone else into this.
We could just play along,
Yeah.
act innocent and ignorant.
And then wait to catch him?
Yes.
Do you remember
like
what the woman said? The woman we met
What?
said that her daughter was charmed by Strahd and taken away.
Which woman?
For like the first person we met. She didn't tell us her name. She said that her daughter Gertruda was taken and charmed by the devil. Do you think Do you think he charmed?
I don't know, maybe. But whatever's going on, I know what I saw. And
When?
a few days ago. I wasn't sure when to bring it up. And that was this is the most recent time he's left since then.
Should have sent Godfrey with him.
Yeah.
Godfrey's currently not with you guys either. He's outside of town.
He's outside of town.
Oh yeah, he doesn't enter town with us, right?
Forgot we
Nope.
did that too.
Okay.
Oh man, I feel so guilty now
Did what?
that we left him outside.
Oh.
We could ask the Vistani.
We could see if Godfrey would go and
Catch up.
and confront him. Maybe we could tell him what's going on.
I don't know. I think if we tell Godfrey that he's a werewolf, he might just kill him.
True.
I think we should play along for a while and see what happens. I don't want to just assume and be wrong and kill him for no reason.
Do either of you have spells that would let us get information from him?
Like Zone of Truth?
Do I know spells, Jacob? Like, if she says Zone of Truth, do I know Zone of what? Zone
Make an
of Truth
Arcana
is?
check.
Okay. 15.
Huh?
15.
15. Yeah, you know Zone of Truth.
Okay.
It's a spell that can keep people from lying.
Yes, like Zone of Truth.
We can try that.
I'm reading through these other spell books and things like suggestion.
I mean, you can charm him.
I could charm him if
Can he lie
none of
to
that
you?
worked. He shouldn't be able to. But sometimes charms are weird.
Do you know Zone of Truth? No. Okay.
I've just read it.
Yes, I don't have any other better plans other than just trying to catch him in something.
Catch it.
But-
If we catch him and we all see it, then we can act on it.
Yeah.
Not saying what you saw isn't.
No, I know. I know.
I'd rather know or see with my own eyes.
This is a place where sticking together is sometimes better, I think, but I definitely don't want to be with someone that might sell us out.
Yes, I don't want another Mycroft.
He's always been stoic and quiet. It could just all be an elaborate ruse.
He could also be doing what we're doing, which is trying to gain the Strahd good side so that he can betray Strahd.
He could. Did you see him get bitten? Do we even know that he
I don't think
hasn't
I
just
did.
been a werewolf this entire time? How are we sure he was?
None of you in the chaos remember.
I can't really remember much about that day.
He was the only one that got away.
Didn't keep fighting.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go get another drink and then maybe take a walk. I need some fresh air.
Don't leave town.
I won't.
Insight?
Roll insight.
Um, 17.
Ira seems like he's listening to you. He doesn't have a reason why he wouldn't lie to you specifically about that. Ira's never been the person to go like, nah, and then he, secretly I'm doing this. So you trust him.
Can you tell Godfrey I said sorry?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how I'm going to if I'm not leaving town.
Well, I mean,
I'll visit Godfrey and make sure he's okay, and then I'll come back.
yeah. You have a message too.
Yeah.
Anyways.
No, down the wine.
All right, make your way out.
I hope for whatever's going on that I'm wrong, but I don't know.
Right.
And I'll walk out and take a walk.
Seymour,
Yes.
when has Ira ever left at night? Or been away from us?
This is probably the first time.
How could he have seen Tolman?
What?
He said he saw Tolman giving someone to Strahd. When has he ever?
I don't know. I'm not a very perceptive person, and sometimes I fall asleep, so.
I shouldn't be here, should I?
No, go.
You see more than I do, so.
Thank you for telling me about Strahd.
Yeah, I didn't want to tell you guys because I have sympathy for that man. I didn't want to seem too crazy.
We can trust each other though.
Always.
Give me a second.
Alright. Do you want to play a song?
Sure.
Alright.
We go back downstairs to play a song.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you make your way back downstairs. You start. You guys play a song for a few minutes.
This one's about killing Strahd's grandma. No, Strahd.
Everybody's really
I don't
confused.
think we should play this in front of the Vistani.
Oh, are they here?
Yeah.
Okay, well then we'll. In front of Todd's, we'll say it's Todd's.
Todd's grandma?
Yeah, Todd's grandma.
Steve?
We killed Todd's. No, Todd's.
Todd?
Because then it's like, it sounds like Strahd.
Kind of like Strahd,
Mhm.
yeah. Alright. Makes sense.
All right. You guys start playing some songs. It's a pretty good time. Everybody in the tavern's like, yeah, we're into this. It's pretty cool. And after what?
Todd's
Killing-
grandma.
We're killing Todd's grandma. And they're like, yeah.
Fuck Todd.
And Ira walks back in.
Hello.
Hey.
Sorry we started without you.
Oh, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's fine. I'll should I play drum or should I just
Whatever you want.
what type of music are we playing tonight?
Well,
Upbeat, sad?
We wrote a song.
this was more like an upbeat one, but we can do the sad one if you want
I
to play
don't
your
mind.
flute. Okay.
I don't mind either way, really.
Awesome. You guys continue to play music throughout the night at the tavern once again. All right, get out of here and bring me Logan.
All three of us?
Yep.
Oh.
Just for you viewers to know about what just happened right now, Strahd has begun to pull the party apart. And Strahd was Ira in that moment, attempting to seed doubt into Tolman. We'll see how this plays out. You 3-hour journey back to Wizard of Wines. You make it back. Guy says, thank you. Appreciate it.
Of course.
Well, good night.
You too.
You'll be alright going back?
As safe as you would have been without me.
Good luck to you. And he goes inside. You start to make your way back. Barovia at night is terrifying. It is dark. The shadows move.
The Morning Lord guide me.
Morning Lord does guide you as you follow the light forward, ever on your path to ensure safety back to Vallaki. Occasionally a distant sound of a werewolf, or a wolf howl, but nothing to be alarmed about.
Nothing unfamiliar.
Nope. As you're making your way back, you start to see the crossroads that lead towards Vallaki. Probably about 20 minutes away at this point.
Okay.
A figure stands in the road.
Another scarecrow.
It's holding as still as one, but it clutches a sword in its right hand.
Okay. I'll get just close enough to see any detail.
You get closer and closer, and you hear the clinking of chainmail on its armor and arm, and it points at you. And you see the glowing red eyes of Godfrey as he holds his sword down to his side, and he says,
You,
I.
traitor. It's time for you to die, servant of Strahd.
and he
You're mistaken.
steps forward.
I'm gonna step back, trying to be at the same pace that he's stepping forward.
Meet
What do you
your
think
fate.
I am?
You work with him.
I do
They all
not.
told me. They told me what you've done, what you can turn into.
And
I
who
will
are
not
you?
allow you to stop me on my mission.
Godfrey, I have seen your heart. I know you are evil.
And I
at your
thought I
core.
could trust you.
He's about 5 feet away from you.
Okay. I am going to use my Furbolg trait
Okay.
to fucking turn invisible. And get
Go
the
invisible.
fuck out of there.
You turn and you run into the forest. He's, where are you? And he starts to turn. He's swinging wildly, trying to find where you are.
As I'm running, I'm going to start shifting into a full wolf or dire wolf. I don't know
Yep,
what
you're
I
running
have.
and you're running and you're pushing past the trees and
Because they're
everything.
faster.
You slowly transform into a wolf and begin to run your way off into the forest, into the distance. You run and you run and you run and you run. And you're alone in the forest.
Thinking a bit further back. What exactly did he say?
You remember the words kind of echoing in your mind. Traitor, servant of Strahd. They told me. I'll not have you stop my mission.
Okay. I'm alone.
Mm-hmm.
Just
There is a small.
and sorry, just for clarity, am I a dire or wolf?
Just a regular wolf.
Okay. And it's as long as I keep it. It's not
Mhm.
concentration or anything.
Yeah. There is a.
I'll slow my pace a bit.
Slow your pace a bit. Continue walking. You have no idea how long you've been going. You kind of breach the end of the forest that you're outside of, and you see the bone grinder sitting in the distance. Walking towards you, you see a sight. A group of people making their way forward towards you. You recognize them. They're your fallen comrades. They step their way forward towards you. They just begin to walk along.
I'm sorry. Which ones?
Did any of them enter Barovia with you?
Every single one of them.
It's them. All the ones who died here. They begin to make their way forward. They've got this blank stare about them as they just walk, and they march forward, kind of moving slowly into the forest. And as they kind of walk past you as a wolf, they turn their head down and they look, and they just look at you and they go, why? You hear a why? And they all just whisper it as they go into the forest as they just walk past you.
I'll revert my form. Put my arm on the shoulder of one. You died. Died behind the gates of Castle Ravenloft. What happened? I should have expected this. I won't be able to save you. You should know that by now. I'll release my grasp. Just watch them.
Continues to
down.
walk forward. Slowly as they all just kind of disappear behind you in the forest.
As I'm watching them, I'll just say to myself, like, I will avenge you I'll add that to my oath.
Alright.
And revert back to a wolf.
Alright. You revert back to a wolf and you run off into the distance.
Knowing a bit where the bone grinder is as opposed to Velaki, which I believe is
Yeah,
where they
you
were.
can make your way over. And that's where we're going to end tonight's game. On that sad note. Get back in here! Hey! Guys!
What?
Fuck you guys.
I need you for the ending.
Oh, we're ending? Dang, I want to play all night.
She has really good hearing. I didn't hear you at all.
I learned really quick, and I hate all of you.
That's where we're going to end tonight's game. So on that sad note that nobody knows about, thanks for joining us for tonight's game. Who knows what
Did
the
he
future
die?
will hold for the rest of the game.
So jealous.
But thank you. We'll have another episode next week. Like, comment, subscribe, and
Tell me what to do.
and tell Tolman what the fuck he should do.
Blue Sky.
This episode's only going up about 3 weeks after. So
Already made awful decisions afterwards. So
Please sponsor us, Blue Sky.
please, Blue Sky, please sponsor us,
No.
and Red Bull,
Red Bull,
please.
please.
They were at Blue Sky was actually our realtor back in.
That's right. They were
Fuck.
our realtor.
Oh fuck!
not that Blue Sky.
No,
Not
please don't
those
sponsor
guys.
us.
No.
We don't want
Not
you.
that one. That one's fine.
Yeah.
Not the realtor. Blue
I'll take
Sky.
a realtor company.
I
That's
won't.
the end of the stream.
No,
Goodbye.
it's not. It is
No,
now.
that